Alright, hello everyone. Welcome. I need to turn this down. Alright.
Hey.
Mars went... Oh, she's back. She's in and out, doing things.
Yes.
Mars is across the room.
Hello.
Well,
I'm
welcome.
sorry. I needed to fill my humidifier.
We're doing the cool
I will
stuff.
have no voice.
But, yeah, she needs that for tomorrow specifically, because Ace Attorney tomorrow. Woo! But.
Oh yeah, not like for my job or anything. Who
No.
needs your voice for that?
Screw that. I don't. Yeah.
Just Ace Attorney.
Just Ace Attorney, literally. Ooh, very nice, Mason. Breaks are always good. You gotta take breaks. But
yes,
we have a new
pace
little
yourself.
thing.
Very important.
Because what we're
Hey,
doing
Estra.
today is something new. Hello, Estra.
Dichotomy has ears.
No, does not have ears.
Wait, does not?
Yeah, no ears. He needs his ears for work, so he can't give us his ears.
Work. I'm sorry, I read that as ears do work. My bad.
But, so I'm using a new program, guys, and reviewing lots of things. So,
yes, this
to
is
be
going to be an
cool
in-depth one.
and to be nice,
Come along for the ride.
we have a cool new thing. New scene. Look at this. Look at us.
Oh,
This is a new scene.
so cool.
This is my mom. No, Estruck, very much no.
Look at this.
I will
The
admit.
council has assembled.
So wait, I'll get into that in a second. I want to start before my brain goes everywhere. Yes. So this is the new scene specifically, so we can see all of the live 2D window, right? Because the point is to try and learn a little bit, right? You know, if you guys are intrigued, I didn't want to just zoom in on the model because, you know, you wouldn't get the whole other shit down here that I'm doing, because there's a lot of other shit down here that we're doing. Okay, that's the whole thing.
The whole picture, the whole shebang.
Now, this isn't a blank slate, I will say. And like I said, I have had this model. Literally, I looked. This model has been a thing for literally exactly a year. I finished it January of 2024.
Well, happy anniversary,
and now
Cersei.
it is January of 2025. So that's wild. I mean, honestly, the vibe, Mason. So, you know, I'm on brand, I'm on point. This is actually, her name is Cersei. The Lorakami, I know Dichotomy can't hear me, but I'll do it for him. The Lorakami, is that there's technically 3 different versions of me. There's Camden, who runs the Origami Curio, which is the D&D, Pathfinder, TTRPG related Instagram. And there's other sites with that, but I don't really use them. Then there's Ori, which is the person here you see on stream all the time with the T, with all the fun outfits. And then this is Cersei. Now, it has nothing to do with the Greek god. It is named for Cercis canadensis, which she is partially modeled off of, which is called the Eastern Redbud, which is one of my favorite trees. It has a leaf of the Eastern Redbud. This is the seed pods of the Eastern Redbud. These are the flowers of the Eastern Redbud. And again, the leaf again. So, it's all planned out that way.
So pretty.
Now, technically, Camden's a changeling, so are they all the same person? Who knows? The lore isn't that deep. I mean, I'm a god apparently too, so, you know, like, I could be whoever the fuck I want. So, yes, there is differences. Now to answer Estruck's question. The plan is definitely not. And the reason for that used to be twofold. One of the reasons might go away, but the other reason is the biggest reason. The biggest reason is that VTubing to, like, once you have the yeah. Yes, amazing. But none of us are evil, okay? We just have different roles. It's more like that one guy in Avatar, and he's like, my brother
like
Doc, my brother Shoe, my you know, like that's what I feel it's more like.
Yeah, kind of like that, but then also, you know, our guy who appears in every Pathfinder and D&D campaign.
Oh, Lemonsworth. It's very
Like
Lemonsworth.
too.
Yeah, it's also very Lemonsworth.
It's very
this is true.
Lemonsworth-esque.
It's very Lemonsworth. I've talked about Lemonsworth on stream. I'm not going into that today. We don't have the time. But the biggest reason,
we have so
Estruck,
much to do.
is the fact that There is a lot of technical know-how that goes into using a VTuber. Forget the rigging. Forget the art part. That's one side of the thing. Yeah, Nurse Joy, Larry, exactly. You know, those kind of vibes, right? Officer Jenny, those sort of things. And the actual, like, setup and technical know-how in order to operate a VTuber model is a lot. There's a lot of apps you need and programs you need and stuff you need to work and synergy you have to do. And while I do live with Dylan, I do not live with Mars. And no offense to both Dylan and Mars, I'm the person that always does the tech shit, if I'm being completely honest. So,
no, you're allowed to be totally honest.
I don't believe
that I know
that
anything I'm doing.
That with the level of scuff we already have, where it's just me, that it'll be any better, because there's a lot of stuff in order to have us all VTube. And now it's like, oh, well, why don't you? I don't want to have just one of us have a VTuber model and the other of us be PNG tubers. It's not my channel specific. I mean, it is. I will always call it my channel because I'm the one that streams it. But it's not my channel in the sense of like the goal is not to stream alone. When I do that, it's because, you know, Mars is predisposed, or Dylan, you know, is predisposed. But it's our channel, so I don't want it to look like one of us is like mightier than the others, if that makes sense. So I don't want one of us to be VTuber and the rest to be PNG tuber. So that out of the question as well. The other reason that I did have originally was that also making the model and rigging it is a lot of fucking work. And I do agree. I still believe the making of the model kind of a lot. However, with the very minimal amount of rigging I did when I installed the program and just like did the very, very baby thing from the tutorial that I will be following, was way easier than I expected. Now, that is very subject to easily change very fast. But we shall see how it goes. So, what have I done before we got here? I had to specifically bring the VTuber model into the software, and you literally just click and drag the file into the software. It's very easy. It does have to be a Photoshop document.
Are we using
so this is called Live 2D Cubism, and it is the software to use to make VTubers. Like, I think there technically is other things, but this has like specifically been optimized for VTubing in the end. So it's like,
oh, interesting.
This is the software to do, to use. It is unfortunately subscription. I don't plan to pay on a subscription forever because I won't be using it forever. So it can get pricey. You can get, for the first time, a 42-day free trial of the Pro version, which is what I have, which is the paid subscription. And so if you like knuckle down and you don't get it until you're ready, you could bang out your VTuber model in that amount of time, and you don't need it to like use the model. You just need it to rig the model, right? And then my brain has died. There is a free version. It just has less abilities, so you can do like smaller stuff. It's like you can only have so many what's called deformers. It's basically like if you can only have so many layers, pretend, right? You have a limit to layers, or you have a limit to folder, you know, something like that is basically the equivalent. So you could do it. So to a point, I understand, Mason. I understand the subscription model with the idea of like they're constantly updating. They want to keep getting paid while they give you updates. I get that. I totally get that. The only thing I absolutely despise about the subscription model is that you lose everything that you have up until that point. And that's what I think is ridiculous. I should be able to stop subscribing and be stuck at the version and thing of the program that I have when I stop subscribing, and have to then get all of the stuff when it doesn't, if I go back to it, right? That should be what it is. I should not have to lose the capability of using it completely, because that's just dumb and I hate that. Okay. So I was going to bring it up on my computer originally, but I am going to bring it up on my phone instead. I think that's just a better idea.
I feel like that's the way it's done, so it seems like the way to go, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I actually, because like I said, it went much faster than I expected. I actually did do the very first thing, which was the original thing for today, but like I said, it went much faster than expected, and that was the head tilt. So let's go in here and let's look at her. Oops, too far. Oh my god, she moves! That's so wild! Look at this! This is crazy,
Oh, that's
guys.
crazy.
This is insane. She has more hair, technically.
Don't
They're
worry,
just
I have to ask you right now.
yes.
I see your cursor moving back and forth, but are you moving your head in front of the camera when you do that?
No. So there is no camera involved yet. This is what I have to do in order to get to that point.
Okay.
I don't have...
Because I saw the cursor moving in time with your head, but I was like, wait, is she doing that behind the camera too? Like, is it following her movements?
No. So if you can see here on this little slider thing, this is the sliders. And you have these little dots, which are called key points or key forms or something like that. And so I literally... So this is the neutral. So this is what the thing looks like originally. Hold on. She has more hair than this. Give me 1 second. This is all her hair.
She has way more hair than that.
This is all her hair. But, so this is the thing. And then you key it, so you click to this point and you, like, shape the stuff. And then you click to this point and you shape the stuff. And then it in-betweens the whole thing. So you can go side to side.
Cute.
So that's how it works.
Okay, I see.
So then what this is for is this is the information that then a different program, a completely different program, that is what then also connects to the phone. There's a lot that goes into it. You have to have a phone app, and then the phone app has to talk to the computer program, and then the computer program is what allows you to take the phone information, which is doing the camera stuff, and translate it into this. But I need this file with this information in order to put it into that program to read it and then do the things.
I see.
Okay, so that's...
So we're basically on step 1.
We're on step 2. Step 1 was making and cutting up the model. So yeah, so that was really cool, and it was pretty easy, and it made me feel a lot less intimidated than I had been about the whole thing. So now, because the tutorial I'm following is by, I will tell you, it's called Easy Beginner VTube Rig Live 2D, and it just came out last year, and it is by Merely Wu Fei, a VTuber, and so we're on step 3, because step 1 is like cutting up and all this sort of stuff. Step 2 is what I just did here, this Z angle tilt. And then,
very nice.
Step 3 is iRig Part 1, Close and Smile. So I'm gonna move my headphone a little bit here, and I'm gonna listen to it, and we're gonna basically try to follow along a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if you can, such is life. Oh god, I already talked and I missed it. Yes. The hair front folder and disable it. Hold on. Okay, so I need to remove my bangs, basically. That is the equivalent. So, really important, I labeled, you can probably see on the side here in 2 different places, how well named the layers are. This is something I did originally in Clip Studio Paint before I exported it to a Photoshop document to use in here.
And that makes a lot of sense.
But you don't do it in here, and it's better the more good you can be about it, the better your life is. So it's like, here's a bang, and I'm gonna remove the other bang, and then see there's like a shadow.
All these assets be separate, it makes it easier to manipulate.
You have to have the things be separate because you're moving everything individually. Otherwise, you'd be deforming the whole thing, and it'd look pretty weird. So I need to find this one. Where is this? So I'm gonna also turn off the shadows because I don't want to do a thing. And I think for me, I'm also going to turn off glasses because they're in front of my eyes. and glasses shadow, and they don't move when you blink, so I don't need that. And so I'm gonna make sure everything's in the center. We're good. Okay. Next. I have found my bangs. Remove my bangs. Yes. Beautiful.
Then find and select your left eye folder. Right-click on the folder itself. Child object manipulation. Select all.
Oh, goodness.
All.
Okay. I'm going to find... Did this say my left eye folder or my right eye folder?
And disable the visibility by clicking on the little eye.
This is all this is, really.
Find and select your left eye
Find
folder.
and select my left eye
Right-click
folder.
on the folder
Ori
itself.
is locked
Child
in
object
tonight, you
manipulation.
guys.
Right-click on the eye folder. So I want this eye. Is this eye. So for me, the one that she's doing is my right eye, because the way that I was taught how to split them up is like to do it like heart surgery, right? The person's left and right, not you're looking at them left and right. So I'm going to copy what
see.
side she's working on, not what it's named. I don't really, amazing. I don't really
You're doing
watch...
it the anatomical way.
Yeah, because that's what I was told how to do it in here. Hello, Pastry Puff.
Pastry Puff, welcome.
Yeah, I only
We're
really
reading
watch
Ori's
VTubers
YouTuber
wise,
tonight.
like Sayu. No, I don't really actually watch them live, really.
Hey, Sayu and Monarch are my big
Sayu,
ones.
Monarch, Shoto, and
Shoto.
Limu. I like all their shorts. And Rin Penrose, I like their shorts too.
I don't really watch Nieko, but I do see him in clips because
Oh, yeah. Him
he's
too.
He's either the most innocent guy.
He's got
ever or
lots
the
of
most
ace vibes.
asexual guy
He's got
ever.
lots of ace
ace vibes.
So much ace, and it's great. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay, so I have to right click, manage.
It's hilarious.
Is it manage child object or child parts?
Visibility by clicking on the little eye on the left. Then find and select your left eye folder.
Yep.
Right-click on the folder itself. Child object manipulation.
Oh,
Select
child
all.
object manipulation.
For some reason,
I don't. It's not the same. I think it's this one though. This makes sense. Select all. Okay, cool. We got it. Chill. All right, now what?
head rotation is inside the eye folder. Select your
Oh my
left eye
goodness.
folder.
There's so much stuff.
Right-click on the folder itself. Child object manipulation. Select all.
I'm bitter about Yuko. I don't know what that is, Mason. What is that?
And for some reason, my head rotation is inside.
That's not the
eye
one who
folder.
recently
Let's
changed their avatar, is it?
auto-mesh it.
No, they didn't. I know Rin didn't change their avatar. They went indie. They went independent, but they got to keep their avatar because it was a cool thing with what they left and what happened with their whole like thing. And it wasn't bad. It was all like good stuff, or, like chill stuff in the end.
Oh, okay.
Yuko, I don't
Yay.
know.
Heavy.
Oh my god, there's so many
Select all.
things.
And for some reason, my head rotation is inside the eye folder.
I didn't include my eyebrow. Good.
But let's auto mesh it. Heavy.
Okay, auto mesh it. Heavy. Oh gosh, okay. Woo.
And
We going.
move head Z out of the folder.
I don't think my head Z is in this folder. It is not. I have succeeded. Good.
Okay, for the eyelid, when I first started, I would use the Path Deform tool and do this, but instead
Ooh,
now I am going to
They're being
make
fancy.
Warp Deformer because I want to add
Okay, because I want to add physics.
physics later. Name it eyelid.
Okay. Okay, we've got to find.
There's a
Eyelid.
lot going on there.
There's a lot going on here. Is eyelid a folder for them, or is eyelid a thing? Okay. I believe it is what I considered top lash line. Yes.
Oh, they were
Okay.
fired for no reason. That kind of sucks. I wasn't aware of that. I'm curious.
Under the
I
same
wanna look this
agency as
up.
Rin? Well, Rin is no longer part of that agency, and that agency got bought out by another agency, and they let Rin just, like, keep their IP, which is rare and based. So, It's a different company though
I mean,
than Idle.
that might be why Yuko's no longer a part of it, because they were bought out by another
No, my
team.
understanding it would have been way before this. This just happened.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna add a deformer. Hold on. Do I have two things open? I don't want this open anymore. Okay. Add a warp deformer. Mm-hmm. I hope this is at least mildly entertaining.
Because I want to add physics later. Name it eyelid.
Name it. I'm gonna name it Top Lash. They say eyelid. Technically, my eyelid's a different part of the thing, so we may have to be a little fancy, and we may have to interpret this.
The division should be around 10 times 5. You know, you can have a different eye shape. Adjust
Okay,
it
hold on. Around 10 times 5. I guess that's here. Number of divisions. Okay, cool.
Well, you think it's enough, and a reminder that you can always go to the inspector later to change the number of conversion divisions.
Yeah, I want width, height.
Find
Yep. Mm-hmm.
IR open in
Okay.
the parameter.
Find so this says find IR open. I think I'm gonna say it's IL open because I'm on L, and I don't think it's gonna screw it up.
And give it 2 keyforms.
Okay, and give it 2 keyforms. Boop. All right.
When naming my layers, I would name this left eye because it's more intuitive for me to say that, but it is actually the right eye on your tracking software.
Oh, okay. No, it's the wrong. I was correct, but wrong. So we are doing it the right way. Cool. Okay. It's named based on. So okay. Let me back it up. I did not know, but I know that Rin is independent now, and like I said, I've never like donated money or like I don't even know what the word is. I literally just come across their shorts and I'm like, yeah, I'll subscribe. That's all I do. And then Mars will send me like a short or a reel or something, and it's like, aha, yes, funny.
I'll just be like, or you must watch this.
I think the only one I like actually follow Sayu on Twitch, and that's about it.
I do follow Sayu. I don't watch his streams, but I do
know,
watch
Mason.
his
It's
videos, like when he takes the VODs and just like kind of puts the bit that I'm interested in as a YouTube video. I'm like, yes, I will watch you play
That's the
Sonic and the
good
Black
shit.
Knight for the first time. That's fine.
All right, so
Or like Monarch if they're doing like a
collab.
like a collab. Thank you. That's
yeah,
the word.
Yeah.
Brain is not braining
That's
tonight.
the shit.
And
No,
I don't
that's
know
the shit.
why.
The collabs are always funny. But so I named them based on, it turns out, what matters for the program software and not based on intuitiveness. So that's why they're named anatomically. I have just discovered this. So it is the right eye, though it is on my left, it is on her, Cersei's, right. Because mirror shit. So it's like doing open heart surgery.
The right eye.
Yes, guys, this is true if you take an anatomy class. And I had to for my major. And you always describe it from the person's perspective, not your own.
Yes, exactly. Have you ever had to take like a biology class and fucking label all the heart shit? It always confuses people.
Nah, that shit's in my head thanks to Schoolhouse Rock. Anyone else grow up with that? Just me? Okay.
With what? I missed it.
Oh, Schoolhouse Rock. You must have.
No,
You're in
not...
the same school.
Like I did watch certain videos from like a teacher showing them, but not a lot. The only one I vividly remember physically watching in school is I'm Just a Bill. And I also
that was a big one. They love showing that in American history.
Recall Conjunction Junction, but literally that's it. Literally,
Wow.
that's it. Yeah, I just don't think I
Guys,
had the
you wanna
teachers
know
that
why
did
Mars was destined to be a nerd? I had the entire Schoolhouse Rock VHS
it, you know? No,
collection.
Allie.
Every
Disclaimer.
single one of them. I had the I had Science Rock, I had Math Rock, I had every single one of them. That is how much of a nerd Mars was from birth, and I watched them on repeat. Was destiny.
Okay, I have dragged the eye open thing to the left, which means the eye is closed. And I shall now close my eye. Okay. I think if I hold shift, it moves straight down, which is what I want. And honestly, I mean, this is this is how I draw my eyes closed as an artist. So it's not that crazy. I think I'll make them a little thicker of a lash line here, though. Oh, I'm gonna use the new tool they taught me about, this deform brush tool. No, I don't like it. I shall not use it for this. I think, nope, this is not what I want. Pointy.
Thanks. Anyway.
I think what it showed me something, and I could like click like this and select like half of them, and then move them. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Ooh, yeah. Nope, not that. See, they always have the VTuber eyes. They always have them kind of go down, like they U flip. I don't art like that. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh my.
Are we okay? I think I'm still okay.
You look okay.
Okay. Yeah. How do I get the deformer back? Nope. Exit? Yes. Okay. That's not what I want. I've lost what I want.
You guys get to watch Ori learn in real time.
I don't want to create a new warp deformer. I want this. Oh, it's in the little side thing here.
That's where it
your
was
style's not meant to be
hiding.
viewed in 3D. I feel like it's definitely like there's a lot of really cool simple VTubers that people do. So like I wouldn't it's like fake 3D Mazen. So like I wouldn't like cross it out if it's something you want to do, you know? Like if you don't want to do also based, but like my heart surgeon in training trying to throw us off. Oh god, no. I already did school and I watched Mars and Dylan both do graduate school and I went, nah. I'm good.
Ori watched me and Dylan just suffer and she was like, I'm glad I didn't choose that life.
Yeah. It means that I have the good chill job now because I did my time while they were doing graduate school.
I don't think anyone's mad
Over a
at
regular person? I mean, I guess.
I think everyone's just vibing.
No,
Mars
we're
was
not
born
mad.
with glasses. Allie, you don't know how close you are to the truth. I got my glasses pretty early in life. I got them in 2nd grade.
I
don't know. I consider that early, personally. All I knew is baby Mars was having a lot of headaches trying to read that whiteboard. And then they gave me glasses and I was like, oh, this is how the world is supposed to look? You mean things aren't supposed to be giant blobs? There's details? Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Nope. Ah.
Meanwhile, my brother escaped glasses until he was in high school. He made it a pretty good while before he needed glasses.
Yeah, 10th grade I got glasses. Literally Sandy happened, and then it was like, I need glasses! And then I got glasses. And then I was like pretty against them originally. I feel like you always are when you have like identity already. Because it's like, I know how I look.
You always
you know?
are. because you have identity, or you grew up with the media that always showed you, hey, look, girl with glasses suddenly takes off glasses and becomes pretty and wanted by everyone.
I think I was
Fuck
definitely
that
less
media.
concerned with that and more just like I knew what I looked like and I liked how I looked like, and so it was weird to like okay, I like that. Ooh, look at that. Blink.
I feel like it's better nowadays because, like,
That's epic.
I mean, people with glasses are no longer depicted like that. I feel like there's a little less bullying surrounded it. But not in our day. Not in our days.
Oh, no, literally, Pastry Puff, literally me. I went to the fucking eye doctor, okay? We went, and I got my prescription or whatever, and you don't get the glasses right away.
Spot on.
No, but specifically the trees, right? Specifically the trees.
Yeah.
And they're like,
that's what
here,
I'm talking about. Like, they just look like green blobs.
go, like here are
without.
the lenses you're gonna have, you know, take a look at what you're gonna see. And I held them up, and it's like the tree out there in the distance. I'm like, I'm supposed to be able to see the individual leaves on a tree. Like, that's a thing
Leaves.
I was supposed to have? Like, that was an ability that all you all can do? When did I lose
You all
that?
just get that ability for free?
Like, what? Damn.
Y'all telling me you get that ability for free?
Like,
How
that
dare.
that was the wild part. 100%. Why is it the trees? I'm glad that everybody is having the same experience, though. The
I think it's
trees.
specifically the trees, because it's like, again, without the glasses, they just look like big
But it still looks like a
blobs. And you're
tree. Like, it could still
well,
recognize it as a tree.
Yeah, no,
And
still
you
recognize that
simplifies
as a
trees
tree.
as
It's got
blobs.
bark,
So it's just like, I never
green,
even thought about it. The thing that
but you
tipped
never
me off.
realize.
The thing that tipped me off was that I was like trying to watch like a cartoon, and it was like the lines were fuzzy, and I was like, I don't remember this being so low definition. You know, like, this feels really low def. Like, and I'm watching it on the HD channel, so it's like, why is this, like, this is kind of weird.
Mom,
and it's like,
our TV is broken.
I kind of think
what
I
do you
need
mean?
glasses. Ooh, see, it wasn't the expressions for it was getting to go and watch Adventure Time and it be clean lines again and be like, wow, damn, crazy.
That's a big one, Pastry Puff. The expressions, like, just the little details, like buttons on the character's shirt or jackets. These little things in the background that you'd never see. I mean, guys, I am nearsighted as hell. I cannot see things that are far away. I can see things pretty well up close, but my parents have bifocals, so I'm not looking forward to my future.
Select.
We shall see.
I will say, nearly everybody gets glasses for reading when they get older. That's just like an aging thing with like the way that your eyes
I'm just saying, the
go.
bifocals, I'm either going to have to deal with 2 pairs of glasses or I'm going to have bifocals. It's going to be hell.
They're pretty good these days, though. My father has them, and he's had them for a very long time in his life. They're not called bifocals specifically because they're like they're called progressives. That's what it is. So they transition through your sight. The only thing that sucks about them is like the driving is weird sometimes.
That's the big one. That's what my dad cites. The driving is kind of iffy. Hello,
well, because you have to look
Federico.
through a certain part of the lens for close-up versus reading, right? That works most of the time because the top is for distance and the bottom is for close. And so it's like, oh, when you look down, you are looking through the bottom. And when you look up, you are looking through more like the center, right? It makes sense. But when you're driving, if you're like looking down at the road, like you can't see it now because it's like down. Or you can't see the dashboard because the dashboard isn't close enough to be close vision. You know, it's still distance vision.
First few tries,
So it's
I
very
guarantee that would spook the hell out of me, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just be like, horrible.
It's old.
Why?
The TV is what really would get it. Okay, I have to select the eye white
Then just squish it down
and squish it down
and grab the path deform tool.
and pull it in.
Give it 3 dots. Go back to the
Okay, we're doing too much. Okay, I've selected this. And I don't think they give it a
Pace
warp
yourself,
deformer.
my friend.
Then just push it down.
Okay, no. So we take this and we give it 2 key points. Boop. And we move it here. And then we squish it down so that you can't see it. And then I'd like to be able to move it into my place. Good. We are literally hiding the eye white behind the lash line. That is what we're doing right now. And then we're going to add a
The
path,
path deform tool.
which is what? Okay, the path deform tool is this? No, it's not. Yes, it is? Yes, it is.
There
The
we go.
path deform tool is this thing. Good.
Give it 3 dots.
Give it 3 dots.
Go back to the cursor tool.
Okay, give it 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Come back to the cursor tool, yes.
And just curve it until it
And
fits
just
the shape
move
of
it
a closed eye.
until it fits the shape of my eye. In there. Like that, I think, is fine. Yeah, can't see it. Oops,
I think
oops.
that's a can't
Moving around.
crease.
Okay, looks good. Great.
Do the same for your eye corner. You'll just give it 2 keyframes and then squish it down.
My eye corner is this. Give it 2 keyforms and squish it down into the thing. Good. Lovely. Okay, let's see if it works. Moment of truth. Woo! Woo!
Whoa.
Smoosh.
Okay.
Smoosh. Wink.
We be cooking.
There's a lot more to do, but wink. Wink. Oh my god. Wink. I can't. It's so good. Okay.
For the
That's
lower
really
eyelid,
cool.
select the lower eyelid and lower eyelash.
Select lower eyelid. Yes. Uh-huh.
Make a warp deformer.
Ooh, make a warp deformer.
Name it lower.
Bottom lash. Create. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And proceed to add 2 keyforms and
Add 2 keyforms
form it to fit the eye closed.
and form it to fit the eye closed. Boop. She be winking, giving life to an alter ego. I mean, technically, yeah.
This is Cersei, Federico.
Yes, this is Cersei, who will be for a YouTube channel that technically does exist, but not in an actual sense yet. It will exist sooner than you may expect. Because once she's existing, basically we're off to the running. And then Ori has another YouTube channel that will much less be, it won't be super, like, crazy of, like, upload schedule. Like, I make sure Ace Attorney is all good and stuff. Oh my god. Look at that.
Episode 5 of Dawn to Dawn.
Wink.
Nice. Thoughts,
Wink.
pastry puff?
Okay, I
Thoughts,
think I
thoughts.
need to fix something here. But I think that'll be next. Ooh, which one's episode 5?
Fit to fit.
I believe it's the one. Well, this would be spoilers.
Yes, I want Pastry Puff to tell us. This, okay, I'm being a little fancy here, and I'm going my own way a little bit. And so I'm going
Ooh.
to create a warp deformer here called eyelid. Create. And then we're going to add the 2 key points. We're going to go like this. Gonna really, whoops. I want to use the brush, I guess. Oops. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, yes. We have the 2 points. We want to do...
Ori, would you mind entertain the masses? I have to change
Yes.
over my laundry.
I am attempting to
It just
entertain
went
the
off.
masses. This is true. I have
And
laundry
you're doing
going
a great
too.
job. Keep it up, sweetie.
It's my stream! No. Okay, I need to move this over a little bit. Gotta bring her eyelid down so it looks like she has an eyelid the whole time. Ooh. Okay, we gotta add the next one. Is this one. And we're just gonna... A little key form. Okarun, yeah. After the big fight. Yes. Ooh, yes. I think, did you watch Psyche K? Pastry Puff? I feel like I remember that being a thing you did, but I can't actually recall. If you did, then I think you'll recognize someone with Ira. It is a fun episode. Okay. Whoops. Move it all down. How do I get the... I want to select the former. That's what I want. Too much. Too much. Too much. Okay. Cool. I like. Oh, I didn't do it with my inner corner. That's what I gotta do. Inner corner time. Select somewhere else so I can select this. 2 keyframes. And just smoosh it down. Great. Open, close, open, close. Ooh, I do have to fix how this works. But I think that's something they're gonna teach me about. Okay, you'll definitely recognize Ira's vibe as somebody else's vibe from Psyche K. It's fun though.
And I'm making a deformer for the eyelash. So you might be wondering
And I am
why
back.
sometimes I'm making a transformer and why sometimes
Yes,
I'm
I
just
am.
directly transforming on the layer itself. And the rule that I use is that put it in a transformer if your layer is going to have physics or other transformations later, or if there's multiple layers moving together. Otherwise, you can directly transform on the layer.
Okay. You low-key find VTubers uncanny. Oh no! Well, I hope mine will be cartoony enough that it won't be uncanny. That's my hope, at least. Yeah, Ira.
Oh, yeah.
This vertically cleared it up. Yeah, I think
Ira's
it'll be
got
good.
main
It'll be
character
good.
syndrome bad.
I think you'll really like it, Pastry Puff.
Yeah, I think you'll really like what they do with her.
That's better. But it's not
The
perfect.
tropes do be subverted in this house.
What if I... Something like this. Ooh. That looks better already. I'll do some of this. Boop. Okay. You're never going to be this close up in my face, so we can be a little imperfect. But that feels better. Blink, blink, blink. Nice. Okay, so then we need the
Blink,
eyelashes.
blink, blinkety blink.
Which need... they each have their individual thing. So they need a deformer. Lower outlash. That's what I'm just gonna say. Create. And then 2 of these. And then move it here. And what they did is they like flip it. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna take the brush, make it small. I will say, less intimidating than I thought. I will also say, I'm doing a way simpler VTuber because of the art style that I like and the art style that I employ. Then I feel like most VTubers are. So I'm probably not going to be super crazy with a lot of detail. Well, I thank you,
This particular VTuber captures you as a content creator. It looks like something you'd make, and it is.
Oh yeah, the 3D ones. That's not my vibe at all, Remy. I like the like faked 3D, 2D ones a lot more. There are certain ones that are good
like the
3D.
Ones where they almost cheat perspective.
That's what this is, yeah. That's exactly what this is. Okay. Neat. Now we gotta do this one. Create warp deformer.
Oops. Where did my cursor go?
Pop out. Lash. Because I'm weird. Create. Key forms first. Don't forget the key forms. I'm saying that mostly to me.
Step on your right foot. Don't forget it.
You're gonna bring it around 10. Do I like that? I don't know. I might. How do I want this to move? That's the question.
That truly is the question.
This is the truth. Because I feel like that looks kind of odd. Too big. Jesus. Yeah, I don't.
Work with me, my boy.
I mean, that's okay. How does it look zoomed out? Click somewhere else. No, I'm not a fan. I don't like the flip. We're undoing the flip. We ain't flipping. I'm not here for the flips.
Flipping?
I don't. It's not how I draw like closed eyes, so it's like weird to me. You know.
That's fair.
I think that's what's really doing it for me.
If it's not the vibe, then it's not the vibe.
Yeah. Scriblip. And scriblip. And scribloop. Yeah, like that feels more like how I...
Oh, that's way more how you do closed eyes.
That feels better. The flip is just odd. I disliked the flip. Wink.
The flip was confusing to me.
They can have a little bit of, like, stuff, though. We'll see. That's how they always do it. They flip them in the VTube space. It's just what they like to do.
I guess I just never picked up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then select everything the iris.
Yes.
Create a deformer called iris close.
Okay, select everything. The iris.
That's
this.
me VTubing game. Hello, MP.
We VTubing. Hello, MP. Iris. Create. Yes, give me things.
And I am moving the iris down when that's closed for a more natural closing movement.
Ah, okay. So we add the little floop, and we add the little floop, and then we move. Why is this all the iris? What the hell? What the
I don't
shit?
know, but don't tell Dahlia.
That's very weird. Okay, hold on. Do you have, like, more shit than I'm seeing? Why are you being weird? Can I make one deformer for you both? Iris. Do you contain both things? Oh, you do. Okay. That works for me. Yeah, it works for me. We're learning as we go. You need to hold the shift, bring it down a little bit, and so this should have a more natural eye close. Ooh! Woo! Woo! Beep! 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 I love it. It's so cool. This is crazy.
So cute.
Oh my god. You are getting winked at so much. Like, the closest thing to solving a puzzle, I can see it. It is puzzle-esque. Okay. Now I think I have to make my shinies go in the thing.
With eyes closed for a more natural closing movement.
Yes.
Then right-click on the parameter IR open. Select.
Ooh, hold on. Alright. I think I need to do... This needs to be clipped to Iris R.
Ah.
That's what needs to happen. Because then I think that should mean that when I... Oops. Stop. And do this, it should... No, it should disappear. Why don't you disappear? What if I also clip you to Scalera? Nope, wrong one.
It is alive, Federico.
It is alive. That's what we're doing. No. Why aren't you clipping, bruv? Clipped to... Alright, we'll just do it manually. Because it ain't doing what I want.
Ain't that just the way?
I shine R. Two of these. And then gonna just scoop and scoop. I'm on the right one, I am. And scoop. And then that should be good. Whoop, wink. Let's click off so we can see it actually happen. Wink. Okay, we might have to do a little edit there.
Good story.
But yeah, oh, okay. Exciting. For certain. Next one.
Right-click on the parameter IR open.
Right-click on the parameter IR open. Boop, I've right-clicked.
Select. That will select everything that is linked to.
Right-click. Don't have select. Why don't I have select? You are not allowing me to select. I'm right-clicking. It's not what I wish. Edit. No. Not happening. Why is it not happening?
Hold Control to deselect Iris closed, and then add 2 keyforms on IR smile. Move to the right, then grab the deform brush tool.
Okay, this is not doing it.
On the parameter IR open. Select.
Oh. It's in the little drop-down menu.
Ah.
It's in this. Haha. There it is. Secret.
Secret drop down. Secret drop down.
To deselect Iris closed.
Hold Control to deselect Iris closed. Okay.
And then add 2 keyforms on IR smile.
Now we're
Then
getting
add
somewhere.
2 keyforms on IR smile. Okay.
Move to the right.
Move it to the right.
Grab the deform brush tool.
Grab the deform brush
The
tool.
entire selection to transform his eyes to smiley eyes.
Brush the entire selection. Transform to smiley eyes. Okay. I see. Alright. B to make you bigger. Because we want to make it like, wee! Oh, look at me! I'm so cute! I always draw my
Adorable.
eyes with a little more up in the corner there. So, let's see how that looks. Okay, wait. I wanna do this again. Select, deselect on this one, all the way to the right. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. If I'm being completely honest, guys, much less intimidating so far than I expected. I will say,
I gotta say, it's really coming along. This is impressive.
Stop. I think I just want it a little more in the middle. Like that. Oh no, that's not what I want. Click off. Ooh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, look, oh my god! It's so
Oh my
good. It's
God.
so good. Why is it so good?
So cute.
It's so good.
Can you do it again, please?
Oh my lord.
My God. Too good.
And he also needs to be smiling when his eyes are closed.
That
Oh.
is so wild.
In with the deform brush, I'm going to open the eyelid and Control Shift C, then close the eye and make
Okay, whoa. Alright. A lot of stuff going on here, girl. Select. Unselect iris. Good. Okay. So we also have to be
Yes,
smiling
but
when the
now
eyes
we
are
know that
closed.
you can do it.
And this time, instead of going in with the deform brush, I'm going to open the eyelid and Control Shift C, then close the eye and make sure IR smell is at 1 so that he.
Okay. Open the eye. Okay. And IR smiles at 1. Yeah, and we're gonna say Control C. That's what it told me to do.
Supposed to be smiling and Control Shift V. So we just copy pasted this.
And then we're gonna come closed. Control Shift V. I did copy. Here. Was it just Control C? Control Shift V? No, okay. I'm doing something wrong.
Of the transformer.
What am I doing wrong?
And he also needs to be smiling when his eyes are closed. And this time, instead of going in with the deform brush, I'm going to open the eyelid and Control Shift C.
Control Shift C. Okay, open the eyelid. Control Shift C. Then
Then close the eye. And
close the eye. IR smiles at 1. Mm-hmm.
Control Shift V.
Control Shift V.
Copy the state of the transformer from one key
Yes.
to another.
Okay.
Then just proceed to transform this into a smiling closed eye.
Okay. Now we're going to proceed to transform this into a smiling closed eye.
Along with all the other parts of the eye.
And all the other parts of the eye. All right, let's go again.
Let's do it.
So we need to start with, we start with top lash. Top lash. So smiling, closed eye. This is the tedium, I believe, that we all talk about. Not too bad though. Not too terrible though. Okay, can we go somewhere else so I can click on the right thing? I cannot click on the right thing. That's fine. Top lash. Bottom lash. Gotta zoom in more.
I gotta finish up
Top
this sushi
Gotta
boy.
come down more. Bottom lash. Oops.
Why isn't it working?
Yeah. Can come up more. And I gotta do some of whoop. I hope this is at least mildly entertaining for you guys. If that's just for the eyes, imagine you want to make. Oh, we ain't making her dance. She doesn't need that much stuff going on.
I mean, Cersei does like talking about trees, but I don't know if it's enough to make her dance.
Why do I feel like I did something wrong? Okay. Nope.
No, that's clearly his arm.
This is fine.
And that must be of the
I don't know.
jacket.
How did you
Oh,
do it,
maybe
girl?
it's the flap.
We have this.
Welcome to the night of Ori and I just mumbling to ourselves while
And
we try to
click.
figure out art.
Control Shift C, and then we close this on
It
this
really do
one.
be like that sometimes, you guys.
Control Shift V,
Oops.
and now I move it all down. While we're on this one, I think that's the problem I was having.
Ah.
Okay. Find top lash on smile. Move down. I think I was doing it on the wrong one. Smile. This one. On. Ah, that's why. On smile. Move up. And shift you a little bit. Figure you out. Figure you out. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very
Hello,
crooked. Why is it so
Rage.
crooked?
It's going. Yeah, it's going.
Hello.
It's going okay. In
Welcome,
theory,
welcome.
if I'm being completely honest, like I said, much better than I had expected when I started this endeavor. I understand it, excuse me, a lot more than I thought. What we actually have right now
Okay. Ori's doing pretty damn well.
is, oh yes, I've done it correctly. So look, we have the wink. Boop. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. But we also have I smile. Oh my god. Oh, so good. Loving it. Now I have to make the closed eye smile, which is what we're doing right now.
That's an important
And I
one.
have to
You
do it
can't not
on
have that.
This
It's the pinnacle of happiness.
outer lash line here. Nope, not like that. Come here, come hither. Please. Nice. Think that's good. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix a little bit in there, but that's okay. Okay. We're still doing this. I need this one to be stop. I need stop. This deformer on this closed smile. And we didn't flip because I'm not a weirdo like that. And then we go with a little bit of maybe some of this actually. Yes, a little bit of that. Nice, nice.
Hey, Federico, I gotta say, Ori didn't need immortality to learn this.
It would, but
And
I will. Like I said,
I'm curious, Ori, what video are you using to help you
so
figure
this
this
is
out?
a playlist. It is by a YouTuber called Merely Wu Fei. She just posted it earlier this year, 10 months ago. Earlier 2024, 10 months ago. So it's pretty up to date.
Late last year.
Early last year.
Oh, early last year?
Because
Oh,
10
no,
months
shit, you're
ago?
right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I forgot how to
How to stuff?
count.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So, and it's specifically for beginners. And like I said, it's been very intuitive so far. If I'm being honest, Rage, I know you said you tried to figure it out yourself. Highly don't recommend. Highly don't recommend trying to figure it out yourself. Highly do recommend this tutorial so far. I mean, I feel like you and I are kind of in the same boat of not having incredibly detailed characters like some of the VTubers are. And for this purpose, it's pretty good. And I'm breezing a little bit, you know? Oh, I did it dumb, but I can fix it. Oh, shit. Not if I do that. Come here. Stop. Stop. Yes. Nope. This is what we want.
Alright, spin it. Give me your eye.
But then when it's time to animate, you know. Yeah, I don't know how to. Oh, you mean like when you mean animate, you mean like physics, like the eye jiggle or the hair swooshy. Yeah, that has like pendulums and stuff that, to my understanding, nobody actually understands. They just kind of fiddle until it's right. At least that's all the tutorials I've seen.
Yeah, it's like a fake it till
But
you make
I'm
it
definitely
case.
not attempting to go crazy. So it is very like... There we go. Oh! Okay. And then I need...
So darn cute.
Then I need sclera, please. Sclera. Thank you. And I gotta... I'm on the thing. I need smile. Not open. Smile. Gotta go like this. Gotta smoosh like this. Smoosh. 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 Ah, yes, yes. The smooshing. The sound effects are very important. So you're not in it yet. Come here. Get skinnier.
Ori, I found a little something in entry 6, page 6.
Uh-oh. What'd you find now?
Sinnit is sporting a braid. He and Hotson are twinning.
I'm so terrible. Are you sure that it's meant to be Sinnit?
He has his tail. It's in the couch. I'm pretty fucking sure it's Sinnit.
There is totally a chance. Yep. Also, Hotson's in it. Can you tell
Hudson
that I
is
get
in
in
it,
the
yes.
zone sometimes?
That's why I'm saying, aw, little brother copied big brother.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Rage. I'm very happy with also the speed that this is happening, because I will say I was pretty intimidated by, you know, all the things being like, it'll take you forever. But like I said, I'm not trying to stream with it. Personally, my goal is to make YouTube videos with it, which I find overall just require less stuff, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like... Okay, that looks good so far. I feel like it's very, like, You're not on Shadow. Why? Oh, because I cover you with the other thing. That's fine. Okay. I'm sorry. My brain is doing like so many things. Need to move this down.
The multitasking is popping tonight.
Yes. So I do feel overall I shan't need to worry as much. And for YouTube videos, because there'll be other stuff going on too. And so I'm definitely not going ham. I probably will have expression toggles, but what is that? I think that'll be covered by this. Outer lash line. Oh, okay. No. You have to hide in there too. Okay, and then you need to move around.
Okay, this is going to be the easiest way to do this.
Beautiful. So I think it'll be pretty chill. Okay, now we need this one, which does have a deformer, which we've got to move. Stop.
Whoops. That's not what
I like how, like, I'm not using my tablet pen, which I probably should be when I'm using the deform brush tool. But I hadn't been like a doofus. Yeah, this is a smarter decision.
I figured it.
Uh-oh. screwed something up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I know what I screwed up.
Oh, no.
Please let me back up enough. Come on.
That's a good
Nice.
thing, though. Like,
Okay.
when you know what's screwed up and you're not, like, wondering, like, oh, dear,
Yeah.
what have I
I
done? I
realized
know
what
it's
I screwed
something,
up.
but I don't know what.
I have to make sure to pay attention if I'm on the deformer, which is the thing that has the movement bits, or if I'm not, which is not the
Oh.
thing that has the movement bits. And then it's like I'm moving the actual thing. I just have to keep looking at stuff. Where's the sclera, please? Need this. And you're on a thing, so we're good. So just move you there. And then I need top lash, lower lash, bottom lash, no. Outer. I need out thing, outer lash line. This. You on a thing, we good. You do that. Boom. All right. Now we do inner lash, which is also this thing. Do like that. Honestly, that makes more sense. But I usually don't. I mean, I usually do, but... Okay, good. We good. Now I can do lid skin. What a word! Lid
Wow.
skin.
And you thought throat coat was bad?
They could both be bad, Mars. Like, there's nothing stopping them from both being bad, okay?
To quote, both is good.
Both is bad.
Oh. Touche.
What kind of... I would say that the kind of music I like, Federico, is best described as alternative. However, I do know that is a massive as hell genre, such
It's an
as
incredibly
life.
massive genre.
But it's the only genre that really fits what I like. For specifics, I definitely like... for very common ones, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, but my favorite band ever is Set It Off. Oh my lord, I love Set It Off.
Set It Off is so good. So much inspiration for Outkast has come from Set It Off, honestly.
Yeah, so many Set It Off songs are like, this would be great
It's
Outkast
so good.
animatic. Ooh, see, why are you weirding it out there? You gotta fix that.
I want to say alternative too, but again, that's a very wide genre. I would definitely say I listen to some more freelance artists, I think. Like, I've been listening to Nathan Sharp since high school. That was my jam.
I mean,
I still listen to him every now and then.
I still like Nathan Sharp. Okay.
I definitely say I'm into musicals.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I got
definitely.
so many musicals on my playlist.
I'm into musicals as well. Okay. Then I need to do...
Anything with a
This-
good beat that has good instrumentals in it, I'll usually enjoy.
Okay. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, nope. There's a
Looks
fuck up.
beautiful.
There's one fuck up.
Uh-oh.
And the lid
Gotta be
skin, I'm
honest, I
seeing
didn't
it.
notice it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. And while I'm not trying to be a perfectionist, if I'm being honest, compared, I am caring a little bit. Okay. That looks good. That
I
looks
gotta be
good.
honest, Mazing, you immediately made me think of Catch Me from Sonic Riders. I think it was Jet the Hawk's theme.
Okay, I have to fix a thing. 'cause I
If that's
don't
not
like
the
how
one
this
you're
is.
referring to, I would love to know who sings it. Catch me if you can. There's no turning back. Reach but never catch. Okay, I will admit, Crush 40 has been on my playlist very recently. I went to go see Sonic 3 and oh my god, that was everything I could want a fun Sonic-based movie to be. Like, oh my god, my middle school me was very happy. The inner middle schooler in me was incredibly happy. Oh, that's the musical. That's right.
What is that? Why?
Catch Me If You Can.
No. I'm trying to. I don't know what lids. Yes. Can I cover you with the lid skin? Can we cheat? Oh, I can cheat.
Cheat.
Too much cheat. Less cheat. Ooh. Nice. You're weird, though. How do I fix you? I think that's something I can fix later. I think they'll tell me about it.
Along with all the other parts of the eye.
But look, we have eye smile closed. Yay! We have smile open, close, all smile. We have open, closed, not smile. Ooh. Look how fancy we are. Is it a little jank? Yeah, but if I'm being honest, you're gonna see her like zoomed pretty out. Probably maybe at like this size. And I don't think you're gonna notice the little bit of jank. Yeah, you're not.
It probably won't be that noticeable.
You're not.
Only to you.
Yeah. Ah,
Now,
oh my god.
I gotta ask, do you have to go through that same process on the other
No.
eye, or is there a way to
In theory,
copy
I
that?
should be able to copy paste everything I just did to the other eye.
Beautiful.
That should be possible. That's my understanding, at least.
Because not having that ability, that sounds like hell.
Okay, I'm watching this. She's doing her eye smile. Beautiful. Great. Yes, looking good. Lovely. Yeah, she's doing like a lot.
There's no gaps when your eyes are opening and closing.
Cool. Great. Grand. Add. Amazing. Okay.
Then we're gonna do the eye roll.
Yes, we're gonna do the eye roll.
Deformer iris close and give it another
Whoa. Hold on.
Ooh.
warp deformer.
Now we're getting fancy.
Okay. Select.
Then we're gonna do the eye roll. Select the deformer iris close and
Select the deformer iris close. Iris. Boop. Okay. Next.
give it another warp deformer. Call it iris roll. Just
I don't think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'm going to select just this. And I am going to give it another warp deformer. And we're going to call it Iris Roll. Not Dahlia Roll. Iris Roll.
Bezier divisions to 2x2 and
Divisions. Yep, Bezier divisions to 2x2.
the second one is depending on your preference.
Back up.
Did
Why are you so
8 by
dark?
7.
8x7. Mine are probably even-ish. I usually do circles, not ovals, so that's fine.
Probably fine.
Then add 3 key points to parameters.
I say knowing nothing about this.
Eyeball X and eyeball Y. 3 parameters. Good. Okay.
Drag eyeball X to the left.
Eyeball X
And
to the left.
iris to the left. X is left, right,
And
Y
move
is
my iris to the left.
up, down. You can slightly move the pupil inwards.
Okay. So then I'm gonna move it like this. Ooh. And they like to add a little more depth and stuff to it. I'm debating. Oh, okay. Woo! Look at her go!
Oh,
Don't know. Do I want it that far?
not bad.
You'll do it like this.
I don't know if
Ooh.
I'd call it an eye roll, more like an eye dart. But
Well,
that's
it's
really
eye rolling
cool.
around. I'm basically making all of the
Oh,
things to
that's
move
what
the
they're referring
eyes.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. Nope.
This would basically be Sayuzo, brother.
How do I get the thing back? I don't know how. Okay, I mean, that works.
Ori, I just
What?
got a notification.
Oh?
Your Christmas gift arrives on Monday.
Woo! Okay, I like this.
Finally.
Look at this. Yay!
Oh, that is lovely.
Ooh, I mean, I will say it looks a little weird because only the one eye's moving, but we'll make it work.
Hey, we know the other one's gonna move eventually. We have faith in the process.
Yes, Pastry Puff. Majority of the songs I listen to have animatic fitting lyrics.
You can slightly move the pupil inward so that
God, that's so accurate.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm kind of cartoony.
Mason, don't you worry. It'll be here before you even know it.
And then we're gonna move this way. So, okay, hold on. I should be able to go here. She just did a bunch of things and she didn't say any words.
You can slightly move the pupil inwards so that it creates a more 3D effect.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something motion. Reflect motion. Hold on.
It is up down. You can slightly move the pupil inwards.
Yep,
So that it
blah,
creates
blah,
a
blah.
more 3D
Pupil
effect.
inward. Then you started clicking a bunch of buttons and you didn't say words. Reflect motion. Yes.
Pastry
Okay.
Puff, I am curious, what epic songs did you apply to your most recent media? Like, what's the recent media you've been watching that now has epic songs applied to it?
Where are you a little wonkier? I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to make it not
It's okay.
Woo! Look at me go! Woo, woo, woo. Woo.
Ah, for
I'm gonna
Witch's Heart.
do a really cartoony thing.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna skip for a second because I want to have the eye shine. And I want to give it the same keyforms here. And because I'm a cartoony girl, I want the eye shine to move with my eye. I feel like that's just more fitting for my personal style of stuff. Yeah, oh my god. It feels way more like how I would draw it. Yes, look at me go.
Yeah. The lights following you around.
Exactly. It's always in the same
Yeah,
spot.
that's
Like that's how I
totally
draw
on
my
point.
eyes. The eye shine is always specifically on the iris in a certain way. So I feel like adding that works for me.
It's way more accurate to your style. Nah,
Okay.
that was the way to go. That was 100% the way to go.
Yeah, def. Beautiful.
Once we're satisfied with that, move to eyeball Y.
Move
drag
to eyeball Y.
to the left, and that is downwards.
Nope, I need to.
Upwards.
Okay. Hold on. Back up. I'm not here. I need iris. Iris, I roll. Okay. Then if I drag it to the left and it looks which way?
Eyeball Y, drag eyeball Y to the left, and that is downward.
Eyeball Y to the left, and that is downwards. Good, the shadow's doing what it's meant to do. do a little bit like that. Good. Look upwards. Good, we stand. I am also going to have these move slightly with this. What? Mm-hmm. Good. Nah, didn't like it. Okay, I think we're fine. Whoops. Whoopsies.
Whoa.
Why is you eyes not moving? Iris, where'd you go? What happened here?
To jail.
To jail. We like that. Now we go to here.
That seems to be working.
Mm-hmm. Which we want I roll. I want to go to the left. See why? No. Is that... What happened? That's fine. What is this? Okay. Iris base is fine. Did I do something stupid? Yeah, this is fine. Good. Oh, I did do something. No, I didn't do something stupid. We're fine there. We're fine. Good. Now I want to move this way. And I want to move it... Nope, down. Down, down, down. Left was down. Left was down. Down. I want to move it this way. I want to move it up. Okay, still works. Good. Still works. Okay. We're okay. I don't understand. I don't know what happened. Something happened, but I fixed it. That's what matters. Do I understand? No. But who cares?
Move to eyeball Y, drag eyeball Y to the left, and that is downwards. Drag it to the right to move it upwards.
Yes, good. We stand.
Then, if you go to link parameters,
Then I go to link parameters over here.
X and Y, but the four corners are still unrigged. So we are going to go to this menu and click synthesize corners.
Okay, hold on, back up.
X and Y, but the four corners are still unrigged. So we are going to go to this menu and click synthesize corners. And that will take the two parameters you select on there and calculate the corners for you. And
Okay.
now the iris is rolling. Then we're gonna make the skin around the eye kind of move the eyeballs. So select iris smile, right click.
Okay, hold on. That's correct. Now we will need to deal with the other thing, though. Click to the middle. Why are you not a thing? Is it because you're not with... Okay, we're gonna do something else. And we're gonna go back a step. How do I unlink? Shift Z, Shift Z. So I want this is fine. And then this is fine. This is not fine. Okay, now this is fine. I want to take the eye white, eye shine, and I want to, can I remove delete keyforms? Delete. Delete. Okay, we're gonna add shit. Stop. Delete. 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 Okay, now we're in the center. Okay. I'm gonna make you have a warp deformer instead. I think that's the goal I need to do. And we're gonna name it Shine Roll. And that's what we're gonna do. This is all an Ori original right now, guys. This is Ori fucking around. Move this.
This is Ori fucking around and finding out.
And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit. Like a little here. Good. We stand. And then we move over here. We go over here. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit. I'm gonna squeeze.
Where did I go from layer 8 to layer 16? Ah, crap. Don't do that.
It's the layer that is underneath it. That you've copied
Yeah,
over.
no, that much I know. But I'm just wondering, like, when did I create a layer that I skipped numbers in the turn order?
Okay, look, we like that. We like that. Good. Then we're gonna go to here. And we're gonna add 3 here. And go down. Gonna move a little bit. Like that. Good. And then we're gonna move it up. Oh, you don't have an up. Okay. Let's fix that. Iris base, iris roll. Up has to look like that. So now you have up and down. Nice. Okay. Now I need to go to shine roll on up and go up. A little bit like that. Nice. Okay. Now we're gonna link the two. And now we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. Click synthesize corners. We're gonna click OK. Now does the shine move? Not really. So now we're gonna click iris. I'm gonna click here. Iris roll. That's what I want. And we're gonna click synthesize corners here. And now everything should move together. Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think that's the way.
And then I'm going to edit this on the shine roll because it's not what I want. So we're fine-tuning it here now, guys. So it's synthesized corners, but I said, no, my corners are better. Is literally what I'm doing right now. And that's fine.
And you know what? She was right. They were better.
Great, that's fine. This is all good. Okay. No, this is not good. I want this lower. Ah. Oh. Oh, nope. Ah, ooh, wee, ah, ha, ha. All right, amazing. I did it. I've learned. I learny. Whew.
Around the eye.
Bravo.
So select eye or smile, right click, select, create a deformer and call it eye skin.
Uh-oh.
And
Did I do it dumb? No, I think I'm okay. Okay. Hold on.
around the eye, kind of move the eyeballs. So
I want to move
select
the
eye or
eyeballs.
smile,
Hold on. Back up.
and calculate the corners for you.
Calculated the
And now
corners.
the
We did
eye-
it.
Too fast. Too fast.
Then we're gonna make the skin around the eye.
We're gonna make the
move
skin around
eyeballs.
the eye,
So
move
select
the
eye or
eyeballs.
smile, right click, select.
Select
Create a deformer.
IR smile. Right click. Select. Okay.
And call it eye skin.
Then we're gonna add a warp deformer. I'm gonna call it eye skin. Great, beautiful. Epic cut songs. There's a bunch of good cut epic songs. Please create an object with the same Parent. Okay, I'm not sure what that was in for.
And I feel like the deformer game is a bit big, so I'm going to control and drag the deformer
This is fine.
to fit the eye a bit more, and select eyeball X and eyeball Y.
There we go.
What is happening? Select eyeball
And now
X
for the tail.
and eyeball Y. Okay.
Add 3 keyforms. Make sure that you have actually selected the right stuff. Move your eyeball X to the left. Grab the deform tool and start.
What is happening? I don't know what this means. What is happening here?
Y. Add 3 keyforms. Make sure that you have actually selected the right stuff. Move your eyeball X to the left. And grab the deform tool and start transforming. And start lifting your eye.
Ah. Okay. Okay. I see what's going on here. I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm hip. I'm with it. I don't know what that dialogue box that keeps popping open is, but I'm gonna just ignore it. That's the way. This is the way. I have spoken.
That's how it must be.
Nice. Why is ice? Okay. Doing a bunch of stuff that I'm not so certain about. Uh-huh. I don't like this. I don't care about this parameter. I don't need this parameter in my life. It looks weird in my art style. I don't need it. I enjoy the way my eyes look around. And that's all that I need. I don't need the weird eye move deformer. I'm cartoony. I don't need it to, like... It's weird. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm happy with this level. Favorite epic songs? I really...
From each saga or just in general?
Let's do each saga. That's easier.
It's so hard.
It would be so hard. So first saga... Ooh, that's already difficult. I think I like Just a Man more than I like Horse and Infant.
I do like Just a Man because it's really good in setting up the
really
whole
good.
overarching
It's all a
theme
vibe.
for the show. It's such a good melody. I gotta go with Remember Them though.
Oh, that's in the
That
first
one.
one.
Has such good
No,
build
that's in
up,
the second one.
Oh no, wait, that's the second one.
Yeah, no.
What is wrong with me? Sorry, it's Just a Man. What am I talking about?
Yeah, okay. Second one, Remember Them. Yes. Oh, no,
Yeah,
second one's tough.
Remember Them, hands down.
No, but second one also has Warrior of the Mind and My Goodbye, doesn't it?
No, Warrior of the Mind is in the first saga.
Oh.
It's not just me.
That one's a weird one for me. Are we sure? But My Goodbye is in the second one. God, it's
My
really
Goodbye
hard.
is the second one. That's when Athena leaves. No, Remember Them is locked in for my favorite of the Cyclops saga. No! Oh, you know which one I like from the first saga? Open Arms. It's Open Arms. It's definitely Open Arms, because that's the one that sets up the second
Okay, I
theme.
need to look up this list. I feel
Also,
like
every time Polites shows up in, like, ghost underworld form and he comes back with, "This life is amazing," I'm just like, fuck, and sob on the spot. Like, the first
Okay,
time I
you're
heard
right.
him in the underworld saga, I was like, oh, you can't do this
No,
to
I
me.
think I have
You
to pick Warrior of the
can't.
Mind. I have to pick Warrior of
This
the
is
Mind.
evil.
Troy Saga, Warrior of the Mind. I'm gonna save really quick.
Troy Saga, Open Arms. Hands down, Open Arms.
Cyclops Saga, Remember Them.
Remember Them.
Remember Them.
For
yeah.
me, it's
I
Remember
like
Them.
My Goodbye, but Remember Them is really good. Ocean Saga.
Remember Them just is such a good story.
Ruthlessness.
Ocean Saga.
No question.
I do love Ruthlessness. I also love Keep Your Friends Close and Your Enemies
Dylan
Closer.
loves that one. I love Ruthlessness, though.
I
love
really like
Poseidon's
Keep Your
voice.
Friends Close.
Alrighty.
It really has like all the motifs brought back.
Circe Saga. I love Hermes too much to not say Wouldn't You Like. I love both Hermes songs a lot. Done For's good,
I have
though.
trouble choosing between Done For and Puppeteer.
See, Puppeteer's
I
probably
feel
my
like
least favorite from that list, actually.
See, I feel like Puppeteer is my favorite. The one I like the most is Eurylochus going through the whole like rap
Yeah.
of like everything they've seen. It's got a good comedic moment, and then it really Circe gets the benefit of being set up as an antagonist.
Yes.
Like I feel like the Cyclops kind of had that, but Odysseus was there when it happened. Poseidon like kind of shows up, but he was a looming threat. Meanwhile, Circe is like in the first song, you know, okay, this saga is going to be about her. Like I kind of like that they structured it that way. After Circe was the Underworld saga, Monster.
Oh, no
It's
longer
definitely
you.
Monster.
No longer you.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Love
Underworld
Tiresias' voice
saga.
is so good. And I sing that one a lot. I see a song of past romance. I just love the I love
such
it
a good
so
waltz
much.
to it.
It's so good. I have to say, no longer you. Thunder Saga?
Yeah. Thunder Saga.
Suffering.
Mutiny.
Really?
Definitely Mutiny for me.
Wow. My second would have been Thunderbringer. I love Suffering a lot. I've listened to that one on repeat. That's probably on top, like full top all of all time. Dylan loves Scylla, but he also loves Suffering.
Oh, Scylla's really good. The singer for Scylla has such a powerhouse voice. Like that whole I can't even do it. I crack when I try to do that. I give her so much credit.
I don't know the words really.
Choke on your blood,
Choke
and
on
your
your
tears.
blood and your tears. Yeah.
Bleed till you run out of years.
Do what it takes to
survive. Oh, that one's so
Saga.
good. I still gotta go with Mutiny.
Really, I love
the
Suffering.
Wisdom Saga. Ooh,
Wisdom Suffering.
Wisdom Saga
has
is hard for me. I think I gotta go with Will
God
Be
Games.
Fine.
I think I have to go with God Games.
That was a really good one.
God Games is really
The conclusion
good.
at the end was a fucking cliffhanger, but I gotta go with Will Be Fine because I love that Athena has kind of like found a friend in Telemachus. Like she's kind of found Odysseus in him, and that prompts her to go on this search for him as well. It's just so good, and it's such a good melody too.
How like we get to see all the gods and God Games and everything. It's fun. It's a good time.
It is very wholesome, Pastry Puff. I love that they sing Will Be Fine in the same tempo as This Is My Goodbye. Like, I was losing my mind during that song. I was like, oh my god, it's Athena's theme. And she's singing about wondering where Odysseus is while, like, singing the notes from the last time she saw him. Like, that is good songwriting. Jorge knows how to use leitmotifs. It's incredible. Let's see. After the Wisdom Saga is the Vengeance Saga.
It's dangerous for me. I love both of Hermes' songs are in the top for me. I love the dance. I love the like electro disco, whatever it's called.
Oh,
like it's great.
So
Get in the Water is really nice, like thematically, but like overall the song, it's dangerous to me.
Get in the Water is not one I hum too much.
No. Dangerous is I constantly
like,
it's gonna get a little dangerous, my friend. Change for this.
You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line.
Be dangerous.
And put your whole brain in it. Oh, it's amazing.
Ithaca
yeah,
Saga,
I think I gotta go with that one.
Is really hard.
Ithaca Saga, ooh.
I think
there's so many bangers in that one.
I think it's like a song one. I think I'd have to go with the challenge. They're all
The
very
challenge is good as a
emotional
song
and
one.
vibes, but like Odysseus is more of like a vibe than a song one,
Odysseus
if that makes sense. Like I
is
like
a
the
vibe
plot,
in that it tells the story.
but with so many people talking, it's hard to like go to, if that makes sense, right? Hold 'em down is like has definitely like a
I
memorable
feel like
tune.
that one comes with a massive asterisk.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
got a good tune. But if you
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I sing that one all the time,"
It's
it's like,
like,
okay, you got to explain that one a little to me.
and then it's like I can't help but wonder is
Very
nice,
good
definitely
villain song.
emotional.
I will say, "Hold Them Down" is an incredibly good villain song.
Would You Fall in Love with Me Again is again very emotional, but I think as like a song, I definitely sing the challenge. You know, I definitely
See,
sing.
I feel like "Would You Fall in Love with Me Again" is the most amazing closer you could have. It is such a powerhouse. It is such a catharsis after everything Odysseus has been through. I still gotta pick Odysseus as my favorite from the Ithaca saga, though.
It's good. I
Because
like it,
every
but I just don't
motif of
bop
monster
to
comes
it, you know?
back. Every motif from No Longer You comes back. The chant from No Longer You comes back. I also just love how intimidating Odysseus is. Like, you don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Yes,
I'm like,
all those
damn,
moments
Lorde.
are great. But it's
And
definitely
then
like
Telemachus comes back. He's got his leitmotif going in the back with legendary, and it's coupled with oh shit. You know the one I forgot?
what?
We forgot
I don't think we did.
I Can't Help But Wonder.
Yeah, I listed that
I
as like
can't
I
help but
like
wonder.
that one.
Oh, you did?
It's a vibe, like it's emotional, but I'm not like
I find myself singing that one a lot.
really interesting.
Yeah. Mostly
definitely
because of
don't.
Athena's lines. Like, not to get philosophical or anything, but Athena's lines just really hit home for me, especially in this day and age. And Odysseus's response to her just had me crying on the spot. I was like, oh yeah, that's the taken life at the moment. If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's well beyond my years. Oh, just incredible. Yeah, I think that's how I would list mine.
Yes.
Federico, sorry to keep you waiting on this question. I do like musicals. I have not seen Mamma Mia. Jukebox musicals are hit and miss for me. Jukebox musicals can be very hit and miss for me. I do definitely prefer like original music because like somebody put effort into that to thinking about how will we create lyrics that tell the plot. Whereas like with jukebox musicals, it's like, okay, what song can we pull that kind of fits the scenario we're trying to convey? And it's Mamma Mia is kind of one of the ones where I'm like, I like ABBA, but that's a miss for me, Chief. I'm trying to think. If Pitch Perfect counts as a jukebox musical, I would say I enjoy that one.
My guilty
If only
pleasure
because I find
jukebox musical
acapella very fascinating.
is
That is a guilty pleasure movie for me.
my guilty pleasure movie that's a jukebox musical is Strange Magic, which I think is a very wild one to be. However, I want to preface this with the facts of when I say I watch Strange Magic, I skip to the song because I've seen it, so I know what happens, but I don't care anymore, like, so I know, like, it doesn't matter. So I skip to the song parts because the song parts are good, okay? Like, you can't, the song parts are good. And if I'm being completely and utterly honest, spoilers for fucking Strange Magic if you care, but, my brain just died. Having the main so what basically happens is the main character is a princess. She's in love and she's ready to get married to this guy. He's a fucking sleazebag. He's cheating on her. Literally, like, their wedding day, she's going to get married. She catches him. So she, like, says like, fuck you, you know, bitch, I'm sworn off men, hate love, love is fake, you know, all this sort of stuff. I hate love, everything's a lie. She becomes a kick-ass sword fighter, which is great, and she's classic rebellion. Like, it's very tropey, don't get me wrong, right? And it's, and she's like classic rebellious, this sort of thing. Her sister gets kidnapped by the evil guy, this whole thing. She goes to rescue her.
Forgetting
and in
love
trying
potioned.
to, yeah, she gets love. Honestly, doesn't matter to part of this. Basically, we have now learned at this point that Bog, the Bog King, the evil guy, also hates love, is sworn off love, and all this sort of stuff. And basically his story is that he had a girl that he liked, but he was like afraid that she would never like him, so he got a love potion made. That's like a big thing in the story. And even though he did the steps, she still was like, ah! When she like woke up from the love potion, it didn't work, and he's like really pissed about that and everything like that. And you know, it turns out that like true love is more powerful than a love potion, right? So if you actually love a person, it'll break any spell of the like a love potion. So she was already in true love, and it wasn't the Bog King, so it didn't work. Makes sense, fine. Basically, so then Marianne, the main character, and the Bog King fucking bond over the fact that they like don't think love is real. Basically, like, they think it's all, like, fake and everyone's terrible and all this sort of stuff. And they bond. And if I'm being honest, it's very nice. I like how they get to know each other. It's cute. And then they have, like, a little misunderstanding betrayal, which isn't terrible, in my opinion. Like the way that it happens. And then they get back, and it's nice. And they have a good time. And if I'm being honest, I like the bones. You know? Is the animation kind of uncanny? Yeah, the style's a little weird.
Yeah.
I totally admit. Honestly, Bog King doesn't look bad, right? In the sense of, like, style of, like, the thing. It's the actual more people.
By the universe's
yeah, but what I'm saying is that in the animation style, it makes
by
him not look
the
uncanny.
average watcher's criteria.
But it also doesn't make him look uncanny because he's very stylized versus, like, the fairies are, like, too human. That is kind of weird. So
yeah,
like he doesn't have the uncanny valley.
Funky.
But again, I literally watched the movie by going, I know where all the songs are. Skip, 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 song. Skip, 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 song.
They did do some really good covers, I will admit that. And
so,
unfortunately, Mason, the only version of Mamma Mia I had seen was the Meryl Streep movie.
Yeah, that's
I've
the only one
sadly
I've
not seen it on Broadway. So I don't think the original song was in the movie, not that I recall. I didn't really like the movie too much. It's been a couple years since I watched it. Maybe it's better than I remember. I don't know. It's not high on the priority rewatch list. But ABBA music is fun. I will give it that. There was an ABBA song on Just Dance, so they do make some good stuff.
Right?
They did need to give us those before breaking us again, Pastry Puff. 100%.
Deselect iris close again.
Deselect iris close again.
And just deform the eye to make it open wider.
And make it open wider. Okay. Am I supposed to be? I don't think I'm supposed to be on I Smile. Let me look close here. No.
Okay. Let's see, Senate, we got your tail. Oh, swoop. Yeah, that's not great. Swoop. Nope. Swoop.
Okay.
Swoop. Ah, there we go. That's the ticket.
Maybe I don't want that. Maybe just the top part.
Better. I love how we both just start
Nice.
mumbling about different
That's
things.
what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. Okay, she is moving the bottom a little bit. I'll move the bottom a little bit. Not as much as I had done before, though.
That.
I mean, this is
Ooh,
making time.
okay,
Or he's making
okay.
time to do the thing. That's what's important.
I'm playing catch up with the comic.
Something Ori also needs to make time for.
Which comes,
but
which comes back on Monday, you guys.
yeah, Monday, guys. Monday Outcast is back.
Yes. We're out of hiatus.
On Monday.
Or going to be, at least.
On Monday, we'll be out of hiatus.
Yes. Coming up quick. Mark your calendars. Why does this look odd to me? I think I need to do this. Ooh, yeah, that's what was wrong. That's better.
Okay,
Swipe.
this part
Nope.
has to be
Swipe.
higher, because in
Swipe.
my art style,
Much better.
this is how it works. Oops. Yay, indeed. And then we get to celebrate 2 years of Outcast.
Yes.
I am Jamie. She moves. I won't mess with it for a second because I'm in the middle of something, but I'll show you in a second. It's finally happening, Jamie.
It's
and honestly,
well
Jamie,
worth the wait. Trust
much
me.
less intimidating than I was concerned about. But I will also say my avatar is very simple compared to most VTubers, and I don't need it to do a lot of crazy shit. So I've kind of skipped a couple things because I don't like how they look in my art style. Ooh. So we have normal. Oh, closed.
So cute.
Oh, so good. Normal. Way open. Whoa. Eye moves around. Ooh, look at me. Oh, I've just realized that my thing is exposed at the top here. We gotta fix that.
It's exposed.
It's exposed at the top there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I fixed it. We're okay now. Ooh. Now we're fixed. Yay.
Nice.
Look at me. I like the smile the most, Jamie. It's so cute. Eye closed. And then I'm pretty sure I need to make an eye open smile parameter. Is my next step. But we'll see.
And my eyelashes are flying off his eye. So I'm going to select the eyelash deformer and drag it down because remember we did the transformation on
That's fine.
and shrink it, you know, to give it a more shocking expression.
Okay. So then we need to do this one. Or some of this. Because I'm on the iris. I don't want iris roll. Whoops. Bad me. I want here. And then they said, nope. Shrink it a little bit. How do I... Ah. Nope, stop.
Jamie, I don't recall Ori saying she would never do it.
Yeah, when did I say that? That's what I'm using, Jamie. Otherwise, we would not be having this. Oh shit, I did it wrong again. Down here. Yeah. So let's try this again. How do I... That's not the middle though. I want... Where can I change where the middle is? Control. Nope. Alt. Nope.
Hey, Nicole! Welcome,
Nicole!
welcome!
Hello,
This
Nicole.
is indeed Cersei.
And it's happening.
Not to be confused with Cersei from the Cersei saga.
Yes, it is not that Cersei. Okay.
Well, Jamie, this VTuber isn't for stream purposes. Ori, would you like to elaborate?
Yes, in 1 second. After I
Also,
sort
hello,
this out.
Cyanide. Welcome.
Cyanide? Oh, hi, Cyanide. See how Bernie grows? No, I did not. I don't know what that is.
Mm-mm. I did not see that.
Woo! Woo! Oh my god, this is
YouTube
epic.
purposes indeed.
Okay, I need to do an extra thing though, because I did a stupid. And this needs its own deformer now. Iris, shadow, close. Great. Okay, so now I need it to be here. Well, nope. How do I add one there? That's what I want. Perfect. Good. We like that. Now we need this. This needs to move up. Whoop. And then this needs to move down. Not all the way down. About that down. Then we have open. Close. Juicy. Delicious. Yes, Jamie. So this goal,
It's quite lovely.
yeah. So let me explain the VTuber thing. The goal for this VTuber is specifically to be on another YouTube channel, that is called. I'm not gonna say the name because the channel exists yet, but I want to like have videos on it first before I reveal it. But it will be about trees. Okay, and I don't know anybody who remembers me drawing Zeissy back in December of 2023, the false alchemist, the hot lady based off of the Douglas fir. But the goal of that was to have speed paint and stuff. No, literally, Jamie, yes.
A tree tuber indeed.
Because one, I feel like that's a passion that I really enjoy. Like, trees are a personal passion of mine. I love talking about them. I love teaching people about trees. And that's not a facet we get to do a lot. And I specifically don't want to have to change all the images for the avatar. Like, you watch, like art commentary people, and they constantly, like, have their avatar changing. It's so much work. And I literally tried it, and I literally wanted to die. It was so, I could not do it. So, what's the solution? VTuber model, because then I don't have to change anything. I just get to sit there and do my fucking rant and move around like I always do, and we get something happening. And then the
life hacks.
the speed paint's going on in the background, and we fucking do the whole thing, and it's great, and we're good, and we're top tier. So that's the goal with her. So literally once that happens, yeah, right, yeah. Literally death. Anybody who does that, the stronger person than I, because that is a level of editing that I cannot justify. I just can't do it. But yeah, so because of that exactly, Jamie, I didn't want to have one on stream without Mars or Dylan having it, because I didn't want to be like the overlord of stream. Like, you know, I didn't want to look higher or mightier. And then, yes, exactly, them all having one would, be a pain for rigging. If I'm being honest, going faster than I expected, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I expected. So if I'm being honest, super much easier than I expected. However, I will say, I think the biggest benefit is the fact that I have a relatively basic plain art style. Not plain, cartoony art style. Simple, that's the word I want. Simple art style. So it makes it a little more, like, doable. I'm not trying to go like super smooth, crazy, insane shit that like VTubers do. I will be happy if she moves around rather fluidly and gets most of my mouth shapes decently. Because it's not the focus of the video, right? Honestly, the video should be able to be listened to as like a podcast, you know, but like if you're gonna post it on YouTube, you gotta have shit going on, you know, it can't just be nothing. And yeah, and it's fun. I always wanted to do this. I think it's really cool. VTuber stuff. And if I super enjoyed it, maybe I'd say I'd do it for other people, but definitely not at like I would be the cheap VTuber rigger because it's like, I only do simple shit, but it'll get you up and running for like, you know, $500 instead of $2,000 or more, you know, whatever. But probably not, if I'm being honest, probably not. It is more like I might say to some people, be like, hey, you also have a cartoony style, want me to rig your thing for funds? But, yeah, so that's the goal here. That's the objective. And then you'll have another YouTube channel that will have Ori in it. Just Ori, though. It won't be anybody else, because Ori's the tree gal.
Ori's the
and
tree
doing
person.
tree stuff. But I already came up with a second video idea, and I made some changes in my head of what I want to do for the first video idea. Matt Pat, a long time ago, talked about, like, successfully starting a YouTube channel, because he's successfully started 4, and, like, what he's learned and everything. And the big thing takeaway from it is that you should put out like 5 videos at once, because if somebody likes a video and clicks on it and goes to your channel and they have more to watch, YouTube likes that and will like recommend your shit
We'll
more.
kind of push people in that
Dungeons
direction.
and Dendrology. No, that is a good one, though, Esdrock. It's actually a pun on Ori and art. Okay, it's called, I'll say it, it's fine. It's called Art Boreal, so it's like spelt wrong purposefully. So it's Art Boreal, but it's spelt O-R-I-A-L instead of E-A-E-L or E-A-L, whatever. I don't remember. It's not the correct way, but it's pronounced the right way, and it has both art and Ori in it, and Arboreal, so it just fucking works. So yeah.
That's one of those stars aligned
Yeah,
moments.
seriously. Even though her name is Cersei, the model, but like, me as a person, I identify with being Ori, if that makes sense. We had a little thing, but we talked about it. Someone asked my favorite tree, Esdrock did, and it's a tough category. There's 4 categories of trees, and so you have to have a favorite for all of them if you're a true cool guy. And so the 4 categories of tree, and this will be a fucking video because I need people to understand. You have 4 categories of tree. You have deciduous broadleaf trees. That's one category. So that means the trees lose their leaves in the fall, and they have leaves what you think about when you think about leaves. Okay? Then you have deciduous conifers. So these are trees that have needles or scales for leaves, right? So what you think of like a pine or a spruce or something like that. Those they have needles, which they lose in the fall. Yes, that's a thing. Yes, it is fairly common, and I bet where you live they have one of those. Okay? I'm gonna tell you. So that's category 2. Category 3 is evergreen conifer. So basically what you always think of when you think of like a pine or a spruce, it keeps its needles all year round. And then you have evergreen broadleaf tree, which is a tree that has regular leaves, right? What do you think of when you think of a leaf? And they keep them all year round. Tree is also technically debatable, so we'll go with woody plant. Woody trees and shrubs. So that means it has bark and wood.
You guys are about to learn how specific this
favorite deciduous
field gets.
broadleaf woody plant is Cercis canadensis, the eastern redbud, and it is what my avatar is based off of because they have lovely, lovely pink flowers, and it's pretty great, and I like it, and that's how we got the name Cersei, from Cercis canadensis. And then we have my favorite deciduous conifer. A lot of people would say redwood sequoia. Okay, a lot of people like that one. It's not my favorite. My favorite is actually the larch, or the eastern tamarack, which I really enjoy. Mars might recognize that, as I named a character that. Tamarack.
Oh, yes.
I named a character that. And that's fun.
I
have one at my parents' house that I planted from a little sprout from the arboretum. That was my first internship in college. Very cool. And so yes, larch or eastern tamarack, they're the same type of tree. They actually have really tiny purple cones, which is really fun, and I love it. And they turn beautiful golden yellow in the fall, and it's very, very pretty. Favorite evergreen conifer I really love the look of a blue spruce, of a Colorado blue spruce. They're very pretty, they're very nice, they have that very wintry blue color to them. They're really hard to keep though, so I probably would never plant one, but beautiful to look at. They have a lot of issues. And lastly, my favorite evergreen broadleaf tree is technically usually not considered a tree. There is more tree-like forms of it, but they're really big shrubs, and like definitional wise, shrub and tree don't have any taxonomic scientific changes. It's more of a vibe. And my favorite would be the rhododendron. Now, not all rhododendrons are evergreen, but a lot of them are. That's my favorite. They have such pretty flowers. They come in so many colors. Yeah, so bonsais are equally as much of a tree as literally anything else. Tree is just a vibe. Usually as being an arborist for now 5 years. 5 years I've been an actual arborist. What we usually go by is that if it has one stem as a trunk, and this is again usual because it's technically not always the case, but if it has one stem, a trunk, which branches out, we usually call that a tree, no matter the size. And then if you have something that has multiple stems, so multiple trunks, but it's still one plant because the root system is all one, we usually call that a shrub. However, there are exceptions. Most people will call crepe myrtles a tree because they get pretty large, but they technically usually multi-stem. There's a bunch of trees that can have multi-stems, that's just what happens sometimes. Like just that kind, that tree decided to be this way. So yeah, there's no such thing as like a taxonomic difference between. Aspens are a different thing, Jamie. Aspens are a special thing. Their roots are all connected, making them technically one organism, but it's not considered a multi-stemmed tree because if you were to sever the roots from each, they all would have a normal chance of living. So if you disconnected them from each other, they are their own standalone tree, where you can't disconnect one stem of a crepe myrtle from the others. That will kill it. That's the difference. So the way aspens work is they're reproducing, and that's how you get pando. But if some of those trees die, it doesn't directly specifically affect them. Oh, they're weird. Yeah, they are weird. And they're very cool though. Aspens are very lovely as well. Yeah, so those are my 4 favorite trees. Yes, you have to have them all because like I said, they're all very different. But yeah, that will be a thing I want to talk about on the channel. I don't know what art would go along with it or what framing. I've kind of like changed around exactly the framing. Originally, most of the episodes were going to be like, I pick a tree and then I talk about all the cool shit about that tree. And like I like to like learn about like mythologies and like creation myths a lot of times and stuff that have to do with specific trees. That's very fun. Or, like myths and legends and things that are specific trees. So I was gonna do that as well and like a bunch of other stuff. But they didn't make the video as long as I wanted. I couldn't rant about it that long, and they weren't as fun to like there's a bunch of like facts that like aren't necessarily fun facts, and that's not the goal. There's like a learning part, and then there's like we only need some of the fun facts. We don't need like all of the facts, but otherwise the video is very short. So I was like gonna restructure.
It's a tough balance.
So now it's gonna be like there's a theme and we talk about multiple trees, if that makes sense. So like what was going to be the Douglas fir video that was just Douglas fir, we'll probably talk about types of Christmas trees in general. Douglas firs are one of the most common Christmas tree choices, but there's a bunch of them, so I would talk about multiple of them, and so because some would be more interesting than others and things like that. So you can talk about multiple, and then the video could be whatever. Tying it into Yeti versus Laurel. Could be. Is it your special interest if it's your job? I don't know. That's the big question. I see.
I think it can be.
My whole thing.
Most of the time, it starts out as a special interest, and then you pursue it as a career. Like my special interest is speech.
But see, both for Mars and I wouldn't say that either of them are technically special interests. At least in my understanding of the thing, because of the level that we engage with them is not to the level of my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, of what most people who have a special interest go to. I have like a time where like, oh, I went to school, so I know a lot about trees, right? That's just like math. And then I like trees, so if an interesting tree thing comes up, I might fall down a rabbit hole. But I'm not like constantly learning tree knowledge, and like I don't want to use the word obsessive, but my example is Dylan. I find Dylan definitely has like special interests and like hyperfixations and things like that. He is currently right now playing Magic the Gathering, and there's a very non-zero chance, a very likely chance that he's playing it right now. Okay? He got into it very recently, and what he does with all of his free time, not all, but vast majority of his free time, is playing the game, thinking about the game.
We will have Dylan for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he will come, and he will come over, and he's not spending money really on it either, not like that kind of money things. But it's constantly, no. He's not having the money issues. If I'm being honest, Dylan is a very, very, frugal's not the word I want. There's a different word, and stingy's not the word I want. He's got tight purse strings on his money, okay? He will spend it on things that he cares about, but it's definitely like it has to be very, very important, and he is baffled by the amount of money that people that he is friends with have spent on Magic, and he is a bit horrified himself. So he'll be okay. But, so he spends all his time watching videos of people playing at high levels, talking about strategy, talking about synergy, talking about these things, like constantly absorbing. And when he gets into something, that's what he does. Same with Warhammer 40k, right? It's learning all the strategies, watching people talk about strategies, watching people tell about strategies, watching all this stuff, right? When he first started playing, like, to teach us about Pathfinder, reading all the rule books, literally reading the rules, literally watching videos about, like, making builds, literally, like, very, very much. Yes, Nicole. So the goal will be to have at least one speed paint like Zycy the False Alchemist as the background to me talking over it with the little avatar. I'm constantly back and forth on like how much visuals there will be solely for the editing aspect. I want this to be a fun channel, and while I want it to be educational, there's only so much Ori can like do. And so visuals may or may not be a thing. There probably is a more likelihood to be Ori hand-drawn diagrams for very specific things that you can't explain, but probably not a ton of other related visuals. He's been in Warhammer for a long time, Jamie, and he's in Warhammer to the point
that's not new.
He owns 3D printers because of Warhammer. The 3D printer he upgraded and he gave the other one away. But he has a whole setup for that specifically, which is honestly a benefit. But yeah, amazing. No, people of course can have multiple special interests. I just wouldn't consider mine at that level because it's like I'm not as in it as I feel I would have to be to consider it like a special interest, if that makes sense. I'm not sitting here like constantly learning about trees and constantly needing tree information. And I'm not trying to dumb it down or anything.
Art would be the special interest.
I would say art is closer, but again, there's less on the learning aspect of it. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it. I just think of special interests as people are like, that's all they want to talk about, understandably, because they like it, right? I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to say you're cringe. You're not cringe. That's such as life, you like it, you want to talk about it. But you know a lot about it. Like, you're very educated on it. Like, you want to be very educated on it, and you want to consume as much content about it as possible. Versus me, if I'm being honest, I don't watch that many art-related things. What I do while I do art is I listen to somebody read Reddit stories.
See, that's interesting because I do listen to a lot of like, here's some plot synopses. Here's what I've liked about the plot. Here's what was bad about this particular writing. So I guess it could say writing is a special interest because I'm always listening to videos about like how to do this, how to do that. Well, not like thinking, okay, this is what I'm going to do the next time, but more like in a, oh, so that's how that's done. And that's what makes that plot point intriguing. Okay.
I didn't realize
File
the
that
wool
away.
part, Mason, but I did know about the sheep because there is somebody on YouTube that pops up on my shorts feed that is she's a woman that her family are sheep raisers, sheep farmers, I guess. And so she talks about that a lot. And she's an Aussie.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah.
The glow-in-the-dark plushie is jump scaring you, Jamie? Oh no. I gotta say, that is a sentence I never thought I would read. Oh, but enjoy your sleep.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna assume that means it is good night time.
For Jamie, yes, I do believe. It is
Yeah, I'm
not
sorry,
our
guys.
good
I'm trying to make
time.
words happen tonight, and my sentences are just not coming out.
Mars ain't doing. That's for certain.
Today, guys, I gave 13 evaluations back to back. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And I still have to write the reports.
Okay.
Ugh.
I think I have succeeded. Stop.
Ooh, 6 a.m. time start. Best of luck, Jamie.
Wee.
I mean, Mason, you could always move to Australia. Get that time zone.
I think I'm gonna have to make more of this.
Okay. This is the last Totson I'm doing. I'm losing my mind.
Mars has done
Come
the
on.
same character over and over and over again.
I want to be done. Hudson, I love you. But I need some space. It's not you, it's me.
But it's mostly you.
But it's mostly you, yeah. Because you're so prevalent right now, and you just have so many headshots in this entry. And I love you, my boy. I do, but go away.
Okay, I think actually no, I screwed up. Please let me go back far enough.
1, 2.
Perfect. I think we're just
3,
gonna
4, 5. Okay,
Nope,
I can
not
live
yet.
with that.
Aha.
So tomorrow I gotta do 1,
Okay, see, I need to do
8, 9, 10,
this, select, and then
14.
deselect
You know what? That's fine.
the iris stuff. Deselect that.
We did.
reselect
Ringo, bye
that.
bye.
Let's reselect that. Good morning, good evening, good time zone, and good night. Ah, Cersei did just wink.
Man, she's a big winker. She was winking a lot earlier.
Yes. Like I said, with the tutorial, much less intimidated.
Honestly, I think that was the most comprehensive tutorial you could have found.
Oh shit! Did I screw up?
I mean,
think I screwed up.
it really
No!
seems like you got it.
I keep forgetting to do things.
No dare.
Yeah. This is what I want. Now we select. Select. And now we remove that. And then we do it again. Oh, I want that. Aha! Now it looks right. That was the problem I was having. Big stupid.
Big stupid.
Big stupid. Okay. I think I've solved big stupid. Okay, so now we have normal closed, normal open, wide open. And then we have smile closed, smile open, wide smile. Nice. Oh my god, it's so good. Yes!
Oh, that's amazing.
We call it Lori, but it's a Ori W. Yes. So does this new character have some kind of lore or not? I wouldn't. So I think that the lore.
I mean, if you have any, Ori, let me know. I'll happily script you something.
No, I think the lore is basically everyone's lore, because I think the lore is that they're not a different person. I think we're going Lemonsworth shapeshifter vibes. Like, so the combo, right? In the sense of that we have God Ori, which is part of the lore, just like we have God Mars and we have God Dylan. Okay, which is us here now. We're the same, basically. This is just our mortal form or whatever, pretend. Whatever. And that's what Ori is you see here on stream. This PNG tuber, this design, with this outfit, and all the costumes is PNG tuber Ori. Then, and that's Ori. Base Ori, mortal, god mortal form Ori. Then you have the Origami Curio Ori, which is not an Ori, it's a Camden. Her name is Camden over there. She wears a different outfit. Very important. She does have slightly different hair. I've redesigned her, so she is slightly more different than she used to be. Let's see if I can easily pull this up to show it. Curio. I want backgrounds. I think it's new. What? Not new folder. Backgrounds, overlays, and logos? Why is this not what I want? Okay, new background. Let's hope everything doesn't die. Ori base form, origami power scaling. Yeah. Oh, I need water. Let me sippy. We're loading. Give it a sec. Ooh, I've also changed some like stream related stats, so hopefully that's cool. And that's doing well. But so this is Camden. Camden has had a redesign since many years ago when I started in like 2020. So this is her current design now. Big thing, jacket, new stuff. These dangle earrings, which are different than Ori's dangle earrings. The glasses chain, very important. And then it's the collared button-down shirt with the little lapel pins and it's not really a bolo, but it's like a scarf with a scarf pin. So much more academic is the vibe here, because she's a researcher of the arcane, I guess is the best way to put it, of like TTRPG worlds. And so she reports on that sort of stuff, and that's why the Origami Curio exists, because she's finding all that shit. She's also canonically a shapeshifter and a College of Lore bard, which is important because it means that she can cast any spell and she can be any literally anything, because one of the spells she can cast is polymorph. So, and then because she's a changeling, she can shapeshift normally. Not that kind of arcane, but yes, very lesbian. No, not that kind of arcane, guys. I've had the spoiler tag up on this thing. Didn't mean to. So yeah, so this is her, and this is for TTRPG related stuff. But it does mean, like, I drew her once as, like, a kobold. I drew her, you know, like, she has many forms, because that's how changelings and polymorph works. And like I said, can cast any spell. So I've animated her casting spells. It's kind of cool. And then, of course, we have now we have Cersei. Let me go back to the thing. Cersei. And Cersei is specifically like as Mason put it pretty well, a steampunk-inspired, arborist bio person. Okay? Gardener.
It seems very fitting.
That was the goal. I definitely was inspired by a lot of, like, steampunk explorer vibes. Like Victorian-esque explorer vibes. Pith helmet women explorer vibes. And so that's what she is very based off of. So that's what her outfit comes from. Her boots are actually very much the boots that Camden has as well. So there's kind of a through line there. But Camden wears pants, not shorts. Cersei's the only one that wears a skirt, actually. Ori also has, like, a... Is it a... I don't think... Now I'm actually doubting myself. Because the new Ori god form is different. Slightly. Because I had to make that kind of on the spot. Like, it was like, oh god, I need to draw this now, and, like, the deadline is now. Yeah, okay, I was right. She has pants. The jacket thing is just, like, long and flowy. So, it's like Milano's. It's long and flowy. But it's not a skirt like Mars's is a skirt. So, that's the difference. Yeah, so Cersei's the only one that has a skirt. There you go. Cool Cersei lore, I guess. But like I said, in practice, it's all one person. Just like the changeling stuff, Or maybe alternate realities. I feel like they're not alternate realities. I feel like it's just like a changeling like Doc and Shu from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I really feel that's the closest vibe, where it's like, I'm just going to be a slightly different person so I can talk about this specific thing, because the way, and the real life reasoning is the way social media works is that you need to niche down. But I think TreeTuber is a niche that nobody has tapped into, okay? There's a moderate,
I have not seen too many TreeTubers, I must admit.
There is a small amount of people
pretty niche
who talk about trees in an arborist way and like learning people on the internet. They are, however, one, all men, which is honestly common in my field, but two, none of them are cool anime girls. And yes, you can be a man and a cool anime girl. Check out Sayu, but or Joel. Ooh, Joel is another VTuber I like.
Ooh, Joel's a good example.
Joel's a good one. Joel and Sayu and Monarch are always a riot. Yeah. A park ranger. Yeah. Oh, your dad's a park ranger? That's pretty epic.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so that is the lore that we have currently. Do I like a Victorian style? I definitely like fancier clothes, if that makes sense. I feel like older era clothes are just cooler in general. Older era style clothes. So like Victorian, but even like the 50s like fashion is cooler in my opinion. Like a lot of like fast fashion today I really don't like. I want like the pirate lapels and stuff. Like I want, so Victorian,
oh, yes.
Regency, like all of that is way cooler. When clothes were meant to be good. Does that make sense?
Oh, you mean like when people actually knew like
at any
how to
period
mend,
of time,
make something long lasting.
At any period of time when you were expected to only have a small amount of clothes for your entire life, and purchasing a level of clothes was a very like special thing. That's the eras that I enjoy. So that's a large swath of time. But like I ain't gonna like tie myself down to just like Victorian or Regency or whatever. Like there's a lot. There's a big span of time that I would take from,
It's interesting because I definitely like if I could, I would lean into the cottagecore every day. Like that one's
but see,
pretty fun.
That's in the vibe,
because you got the pastels.
Right? That's in the vibe.
It's got the florals, like that. That's my vibe.
Elizabethan. Which one's Elizabethan? I made a big swath. I bet it's in there. Are you talking about Regency era is Elizabethan? I don't know the actual terms. He doesn't
I think
do any
Elizabethan,
outdoors
and I immediately
stuff,
think
though.
of like
Helps run a
the
museum.
giant
Still
collars, the
very
puff
cool, Mason.
sleeves.
Still very cool.
S-Shock. I don't know if they've made any jokes about it, but I do know that last year there was an anime about a girl becoming a VTuber.
Yes, there is an
There have
anime
been a lot of
about it.
shows
I
about
don't think it's a joke about
people becoming
real people, though.
VTubers.
To me, it feels kind of like Santa in Christmas movies. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody like acknowledges it, where the parents are like, Santa isn't real, but it's like, he puts the presents under the tree, so what the fuck do you think is happening?
The
You know, like,
come from?
you know?
That was always something I wondered in those movies.
Exactly,
like, what do you mean you don't believe in Santa? Where do you think the presents came from?
Yeah. No, it's literally
That's
like
why
the
I kinda
Polar
like
Express. It's that one is the one I hear it about all the time. Is the Polar Express. It's
That's why I kind of like the more modern interpretations where it's like, no, the parents leave most of the things, but Santa leaves one special gift or like a couple special gifts that just kind of end up there. And I was like, okay, that I could see. Because then someone could assume like maybe the other parent or another family member bought it.
See,
it checks
the
out.
way
It makes sense.
that Santa was for me as a kid was definitely the presents didn't exist. Like, all presents didn't exist until Christmas morning. But
oh yeah, no, same.
But like a significant amount of them were visibly from my parents, and like they would say, like, you know, from mom and dad. And then there were some gifts that were like specific, like I would get them every year. So like Santa would bring me a nutcracker,
Santa.
and Santa would bring me a blanket. That's like a tradition. I get one of those each year. And but he also was the one who stuffed the stockings. That's a Santa thing.
Oh, okay.
And then as a child, I'm an only child, so as a child, I would always wake up way too fucking early for my parents to open Christmas presents. So I had a pink Barbie Christmas tree in my room that I would get to decorate as well. And Santa would leave me one gift under that tree. That was a gift that was specifically designed with the intent to occupy me until the time that I was allowed to wake my parents up.
So wait, what's the earliest you've woken your parents up?
I, as a child, would always wake up like 5 or 6 a.m. I don't think I was allowed to wake them up until 8.
I'm sorry.
And I was a good
my
kid.
brother and I got you beat. We did 4:40 one year. My parents never forgave us for that one.
I was a good kid. I don't know, like, the inciting year or something like that. Like, I don't know if there was an incident where it was like I did wake them up super early and they were like upset or anything. I don't recall that. I just recall that this was the thing that would happen. Right? But yeah, I don't remember like an inciting incident. I just remember being told, like, you can't wake us up until 8 o'clock. And I was a good kid, so I would not wake them up till 8 o'clock. I didn't want to be a bad kid. But it was like, there's nothing to do. And then, so Santa gave me a gift. And it ranged, like, one year it was like a coloring book and stuff. And like, but then when I got older. So it's very funny. I never had like a moment where I was like, oh, I stopped believing in Santa. I definitely, like, in heavy air quotes, believed in Santa for a very long time, but in the sense of, like, I was never going to tell my parents that I didn't believe in Santa, because the things that happened because you believe in Santa are fun, right? So like the presents showing up and like getting the fun gift under the thing, right? So it was never like and I liked to make cookies and put out cookies for Santa. Like, it was fun. So even though it was like at a certain time, you know, everybody else in your like peer group is like, yeah, Santa's not real. It's like, I would never act that way ever, because I did not want the vibe of Santa to stop. And so I don't even remember when, but there was, when I was much older, we're talking like high school at this point, was like a year when it's like, my mom, I think, was like understanding, like, was like Ori doesn't, believe in Santa, and it was like, Ori, you go to bed later than us, like, we need to put the presents out first. And it's like, okay, that's fine. And things like that.
Nowadays, I literally like help my parents put the stuff under the tree for my brother. It's like, it's kind of fun to be part of it, you know? Like, it's like, ooh, you get to see how the other half lives, you know? But I
I
just
saw a
remember that one
really
Christmas morning. My brother and I woke up so damn early. It was like 4:30, 4:40, one of those. We go to wake my parents, and they're like, oh, is it 6 o'clock yet? They look at the timer and they just give us the most deadpan, exhausted look ever. They're like, you're joking right now, right?
Never
Like,
again.
no, we're not opening presents now. And we're like, but it's Christmas. And like you could see it on their faces. They're like, okay, we don't want to rain on
Encourage
their
this.
parade, but it's also too fucking early. So they were just like, how about you guys get to sleep on the bed with us? And we'll all wake up in about an hour. And for some reason, my brother and I were like, yeah, that's going to be really fun. And we totally accepted that.
Yeah,
But then, of
no.
course, like a half hour later, we were bored. So we just started playing with like cars and stuff in their bedroom. And then they were like, okay, fine, let's go do Christmas. We're up for the day, I guess.
It's really, really funny. So the tables really turned in my life. This was the first year that I wasn't living with my parents for Christmas, but I specifically, like, we always do something like a nice Christmas Eve dinner. Like, we have a special Christmas Eve dinner and everything. And so it's like, that's part of the Christmas celebration to me. So I made sure that I was going to be at their house and we were going to sleep over, right? So wake up Christmas morning, get to do that, and not just come over for like the family thing. It was like, no, I want to still have Christmas, right? And do all the Christmas stuff that we do in the morning. That was very important to me. So we came Christmas Eve and then we slept over. And so my mom is like, all right, guys, no, like, we're not doing stuff until 9. And I was like, oh, it used to be 8. And she's like, yeah, no, you know, we're doing 9. I come down at like 8. I always wake up, you know, early or whatever. Dylan's still sleeping. And my mom's like downstairs. And it turns out my grandmother also came, you know, my grandmother's also living with my parents now. And so she had actually gotten up earlier than my mother expected by a lot. My mother didn't expect her to be up until like closer to 9. And so she was up. And so at 8:30, mom's like, so is Dylan still gonna wake up? Can we wake up? Can we go on over presents now? My mom is like, I want to do it. I want to get started. I want to do the thing.
Oh,
and I'm like,
my
Mom,
God,
you said
that's
9.
hilarious.
He's definitely sleeping in until exactly 9. And she's like, no, I can't wait any longer. You need to go wake him up. And I'm like, all right, bye. So I wake him up, and he's like, she's at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, I know, but she's chomping at the bit. My mother chomping at the bit to start Christmas. And so it's very funny.
That's honestly adorable.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I think it was less the I want to open presents and do stuff, and the more of we're hosting Christmas, I need to start like cooking and things. And so if everybody's awake, I would like to like start that earlier as well. And also I'm hungry. That was, I think, her 3 thoughts. Because you have
The
to have
hangy
Christmas
kicking in.
breakfast, and you have to, you know, do all that stuff, and I'm not sure what the congratulations for exactly, Federico, but thank you, because there was a lot of cool shit there. I don't know. Is it moving out? Is it living with Dylan? I mean, we have a roommate. His name is Doug. No, I'm joking. I mean, he is our roommate, but it's not a noise that I was making.
They're fancy.
Rent is so expensive, though, man. Jesus. I wish.
Don't get me started.
I mean, like, I'd still be happy living with my parents. If Dylan didn't have this not living with my parents, if I'm being honest, Federico, like, my parents are really nice, like, really fun. We always got along, you know. I never really had issues with their rules. They didn't really have a ton of, like, rules after I became an adult or anything like that. Like, my mother would definitely be like, you should go to bed earlier, and it's like, I know, let me live my life. And she's like, I just want you to be healthy, and I'm like, I'm doing this for me anyway. This is good for my mental health in a different way. But basically, if I wasn't with Dylan, I don't think I'd be with anybody, and I'd be very content still living with my parents. Like, it wouldn't be like like a detriment. I will say I'm thankful moving in with Dylan where he's located is allows me to what has the job I have now, and that's a big benefit. And also, I never expected to be living in the area that I'm living in now, so it's kind of a wild experience because it's like a lot of people would want to live in the area that I live in now as like a cool thing. So it's like it's kind of neat. So like that's a benefit. Honestly, both Dylan and I are our goal ideally is to get a house where my parents, my grandmother, and Dylan and I all live together. Possibly Doug too, if he wanted, and if we have like the space and things like that. So more stipulations with that. But that is a goal. Like my Dylan. I mean, he is my Dylan, but Dylan definitely does want to live with my parents. He does like my parents a lot. So it'd be the ideal.
I feel like that's half the battle.
He likes my parents a lot. Yeah, they are twins. They don't look anything alike though. I will say they sound more alike in certain times. There is a laugh that they both have that is very,
it's a little
very
uncanny
close.
when it happens too.
And it's like, oh shit, wait, who is that? There's also something else they do that is like, again, it's an audio thing. It's not visually, they are starkly different. I think you were.
We did bring it up during the twin stream.
I think you showed up after though, Esdrock. Yeah. So Dylan and Douglas are twins, and they are fraternal twins. So they look very, very different from each other. But yeah, there's like the high pitched like laugh. They both have like the same one at some points. It's not all the time, right? They have like their own laughs, but they like converge at one point where it's like identical,
which is friggin' wild when it happens during D&D.
Yeah, and it's like, wait, who was that? Who was that?
Wait, where is that coming from? Who is that coming from?
And I think they do one other I'm trying to remember. There's definitely something else that I like hear, and I'm like, which one is that? But it's always an audio thing. Visually, you would never mistake. Like, not even close. Yeah, but yeah. And so they are Gemini as well, which is very funny. So,
and the other twins Ori and I have known are Gemini.
Yes. I don't know if the two girl identical twins were Gemini.
That would be... I'm just gonna headcanon that they were, honestly.
They might have been, but that one's the only one I'm not sure. I was never close with them, so I never like knew their birthdays. But the other two sets of twins, besides Dylan, I was close enough with one of them to know when their birthday was. And be like, oh shit, it's Gemini. Wild. And then to know that Esdrock is so close. Crazy. This is pretty wild though, guys. I haven't been rigging again because I finished the one video, so like it wouldn't be Ah, that's nice. I didn't want to start another video in the middle. It was like 10:30 when I finished the video, so I didn't want to do that. But yeah, guys, look, we have the head tilt. No physics yet. That'll come later. So that's the hair and the earrings would have physics. No physics yet. But so in theory, I should be able to tilt my head and open my eyes wider. Ooh. Close my eye. Ooh. And I in theory, I will be able to copy paste all of the shit that I just did with the one eye over to the other one. That is my understanding. Smile. So good. Ooh. Oh no. I've realized a fatal flaw. Okay. Is that different when you're not? Okay. It's just me not succeeding. So let's fix that. Look, we're doing fixes. Fixie. I don't want left. I want right. Right. Here you are. Right. Iris, roll. This is Iris, roll. Good. Iris, roll. Okay. Cool. We look good. We look grand. We look fantastic again. And then with the smile, everything looks good and grand. And the eyeshadow's working perfectly. We stand. And then we have open wide. Ooh. With the smaller one. Ooh. Very fun, very cool. Very neat. And then closed. I should have no weird... Oh, see, I have weird IP keys there. Don't know if that'll matter, though. I don't know if I care enough. Zoomed out, you can't really see it. So I don't think I really care. It's kind of there, but I don't think that my eyes are going to be doing REM while my eyes are closed. So I think it'll be okay. Favorite musical? Really tough.
Ooh, favorite musical?
Thankfully, The Play That Goes Wrong is a play and not a musical. So that's good for me. That noise, I don't know if you guys heard that noise. That was Dylan.
What noise?
But Doug will also make the noise. Okay, he laughed. He did the
Oh, I didn't hear it at all.
Okay, then nobody heard it. But yeah. That they both make that noise. That's the laugh. I really, 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 really love Beetlejuice. I think that's probably my favorite musical.
That one's so
I
much
love it.
fun.
I think it's really funny. I love like the angle they did with it, you know, for like the original stuff. I think the like effects are really fun. You know, they use a lot of the pit orchestra for it. Obviously, Beetlejuice, like every actor for it has been great. I mean, I saw Hamilton. You know, Hamilton was good, but Beetlejuice,
a decent one.
good. Beetlejuice was good. Other one I really did enjoy, Aladdin. I saw the original cast of Aladdin on Broadway, and that's a really good musical. As far as Disney musicals go, like I will like that one's very, very like top tier for me. And I liked Beauty and the Beast, and I liked the Lion King. Oh, I've seen the Lion King 3 times now.
That one's so good. I've only seen it once, but it was definitely a spectacle. I've seen
saw it-
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins
I've seen
was good.
Peter and the Starcatcher.
I haven't seen that one. I did see
I've
Finding
seen-
Neverland.
My first one ever
That
was
one was
South
good.
Pacific.
Good Night, Mason.
Good
Oh,
Night,
I didn't
Mason.
see that one. My parents saw that one. I didn't see that one. Oh no, they didn't see
gotta
South
be honest,
Pacific. They saw Come From
Do
Away.
not remember what South Pacific was about.
They didn't see South Pacific. They saw
I
Come
was
From
kind
Away.
of youngish at the time, so it was a while ago.
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
But it was my gateway
I think
show.
one of my favorite things about theater is the stage
You know what?
effects, and that's
I
why
don't know if my favorite, but I do like Newsies a lot.
I never saw Newsies on a stage. I've only seen the movie.
It's pretty wild what they do with the set on the stage. Like the way these boys just like flip around the set and utilize, honestly, very Ferrex like now that I'm thinking about it. You'd probably really like it. But the dancing is wild. And I remember liking it so much because there was a class you could take in high school in lieu of gym.
Yes.
You could do dance instead. So I
Yep.
did that for 2 years before I got forced back into gym my senior year. Big
because
sad.
of time, the schedule.
No,
Such a pain.
it wasn't because of time. It was because I was part of E-Team. And everyone on E-Team had to take gym. You
Really?
couldn't opt out of that. Because, like,
See, I
yeah,
took-
because you're all supposed to, like, be part of the team. Like, if everyone else is doing gym, you can't fuck off and go do dance or yoga or
that
archery
shit.
or anything like that. And I
No,
was
'cause
like,
I know-
that's the one thing I didn't like about E-Team. Because I gotta tell you, I didn't need to play kickball. In fact, guys, no joke. I'm not exaggerating. This is not hyperbole. I got trampled when I played kickball.
Oh my goodness.
This is not hyperbole. I actually got trampled. It was not fun.
What was
I
gonna
don't
say?
do sports unless they're dance.
I did dance in
Unless
ninth.
it's dance or ice skating, I don't do sports.
I think the order of events happened. I did dance in ninth grade, and then I couldn't do dance in 10th grade because of a scheduling thing. And the only time I had, it had to be gym. It was just the way the schedule worked. And so I took gym in 10th grade, which sucked. But then, I'm pretty sure... And then did I take yoga for 2 years? I think I must have taken yoga for 2 years. I can't remember. I can't remember if I did dance for 2 years or yoga for 2 years. But I know I did take yoga. Yeah, I'm blanking. Oh, guys, this is so cool. I just... Forget her head needing to turn or anything else. This is just good shit. Okay, look at this.
This is just beautiful.
I know I'm like whipping it back and forth, but like, this is so cool. I will say I'm excited to have the earrings have physics to them. I do want that. I'm excited for the hair to have physics to it. But like guys, the eyes are like good enough. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any like expressions or anything, but like equivalently, they're done. You know? It's kind of wild. I can't even imagine being this far. And so it means, guys, we get to skip ahead to the next one the next time.
Nice.
Because the next
You
one
made
was
some
going to
really
be...
good progress tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, the Z-axis head tilt took like 30 seconds once I like knew how to do the program. So like I was kind of hedging my bets there. So we won't even... So Blink's already done. Looks like head turn is next. Let's see what the actual playlist... Because what I had done before was off a different playlist. But I think I like this one more. It's just simpler, you know? And like, if I'm being honest, I don't need all the crazy rigging techniques at this moment in my life. No. Next part is eye rig part 2, physics and eyebrow and copy pasting. Okay. And then possibly XY rigging of the face. We'll see. Very cool. And then it's mouth, hair, body, and steppies. Oh, I love the steppies. Fun little steppies.
Gonna be so cool.
One, I can skip animal ear rig, expressive bouncy ears. I don't have ears at this moment. Maybe one day. We'll see. Idle animation, toggles, and model export. Ooh. Honestly, guys, there's only 11 videos here. That's not that many. This might be done way faster than I ever anticipated. Like I said, I was very intimidated by this, guys. Let's wrap up today, okay? I was very intimidated by Live 2D Cubism. I was very intimidated. If I'm being honest, if you have any desire to rig your own VTuber, the hardest part so far, in my opinion, so far. And again, I'm doing simple. I'm not doing the level of like people who do VTubing as a job. I can't. And that's not my art style, right? Like this is and there's a lot of really cool like wild VTubers out there. But again, I'm not trying to like, there's a ton of awesome like VTuber physics showcases and stuff. And it's like too much in my brain. However, what I will say is I've seen, let's see if I can find it real quick as a closing thing, because I've seen there's one rigger, they made their like because you can have it, instead of like the whole thing track your head, like your body through a camera, you can actually have it track your mouse and toggles. And so
Ooh.
I would be very, very interested in making an Ace Attorney finger that moves.
That would be wild.
So let's find the little short.
That would be so fun. Oh my god.
Funny cursor. It's this creator, but I want specifically the mouse one. Okay, okay. Let's go to full screen without Dylan, because this is the easiest for that. And then we'll have this like this, and then we'll have, I've lost it already. I've lost it. There it is.
Oh no.
Okay, so this,
Don't lose it.
this creator, their name is Sanvo, and they do a lot of like really interesting VTuber rigs. Like this is a dolphin magical girl, really cute. This is a little shark gamer, very adorable. But so they do a bunch of like cool, like you can have a cloud that follows your VTuber, or a little like you can have gaming console stuff. You know, you could have a little plant on top of your VTuber's head. So like they do a lot of asset stuff. But what I think is really cool is this. Can I mute? Mute? Can I make you better quality? Why are you so low quality? I can't. Okay, but you could see, so it's like as they're drawing, and the toggles are the same as like whatever they change their brush to. So you have little like, it's a brush, and see how it like bends when they like draw. Trying to see if there's a better showcase for it. I don't know if there's a better showcase for it. Ah. Does this give me a little showcase of it? Tool, drawing, shading, mesh, blinking, brushes, body position, finished. Okay, let's try here. And now I can change the quality to decent. Okay. So look, so see how it like clicks up and it moves when you click? It like puts the pen down when you click. Like the little brush like bends. Look at that when you click down. Like, so I think there could be really fun
That's
stuff
really neat.
that you can edit with it, that you could do if I made it like a little Ace Attorney. Like, look at that. It's so cute. So I think I could totally do a much simple version and have it be like Edgeworth's finger. And maybe when I click, he actually like touches the screen sort of vibe. Like there's a click to it. And I could change like his hand position based on like buttons I click on the keyboard. Like, I feel like that's a really cool addition to stream that, again, only I would have to deal with and not anybody else, versus like, you know, trying to have everybody have a VTuber model or anything. So it's like, oh my god,
yeah.
I think that's so cool. And honestly, I think I really, really could do that pretty easy, maybe. Maybe not that easy, but that
That's
would be the
hella
next thing if I'm
awesome.
being honest. When this is done, I think I'm doing that. I did say my original, like, whatchamahoos. My original resolution was to get better at, like, backgrounds, and stuff like that. If I finished the VTube rigging, which honestly, I'm gonna be surprised if I don't at this rate. I don't have as many pieces as some of these VTuber models. So, pretty crazy. I think I totally
Not
need
half
a
bad.
hand, because then I can easily change it to Phoenix's hand or Apollo's hand. Like to my understanding, you can see like you can change the colors of the pieces, it looks like, pretty easily. And if nothing else, I can literally just change the colors in CSP, and then is this a showcase of it? Yeah, so like let's find the toggles bit. Yeah. So like here you see you can like change the different stuff. Like you can make the skin color different. I don't know what this is specifically. This looks like V-Bridger. But point is that in theory I could make it so that it's easily Apollo's hand or Phoenix's hand or Edward's hand. And I think that's really cool idea. All right, but that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this wasn't boring. I had a lot of fun.
This was very different.
This is
definitely. I think it was very informative. I certainly learned a lot.
More what Making Time was meant to be originally. Why do I not have? There it is. This is definitely more along the lines of what Making. This is literally what Making Time was built to do. I was just doing something else first, and I'm glad, because if I started right away, I wouldn't have had this tutorial existing. So I'm glad I waited. But yeah, make sure to join us tomorrow, normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Ace Attorney. Yes, we're back. Dylan is back. We're loving it. It's good stuff.
Yes. Ah, so happy.
That is what I'm doing, Estrock. It's me manifesting this person into existence. I'm literally making them come on alive, you know? It's alive, literally. They were nothing before, and now. But yeah, so thanks all for coming. Make sure to be here tomorrow for Ace Attorney. And yeah, I think that's it. Outcast returns on Monday, so make sure to join us Tuesday as well if you want to talk about it. But make sure to read it on Monday, okay?
Yes.
Good.
Please
no bias.
Do. Please. We promise
please
it's
read
good.
Please read it. Come back. All right. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Good night, all. Thanks for tuning in.